Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master today. Today, we are continuing on with episode 3 of our ongoing campaign playing Jeff Talanian's very awesome Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. And this is our campaign that I'm calling Thuleborg Tales, because it is set in the capital of the continent of Thule that our brave heroes have been adventuring in. And with me today are the stars of the Thuleborg Tales campaign. I'll start, let's see here, left to right. First up is Colin.
Hello there. I'm going to be playing Nicomedes, the lawgiver. He's a cataphract, which is kind of a cavalier type of guy. And yeah, looking forward to smashing some skulls.
Nice. Next up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen. I'm playing Gwithnod. If you remember, he is a barbarian with 6 hand axes. And he's also got boots and a loincloth, so he's not completely naked. Yeah, he's a bad dude gonna get into a fight, it looks like. So we're gonna see some hand axe action.
Nice. And next up is Bodo.
Hello, my name's Bodo, and I'm playing a bard, and I'm trying to get everything, on work.
Yeah, and Bodo is generously coming to us while his hometown is experiencing effectively like Sahara level heat wave. So.
Yes, it actually comes from Sahara. It was the Sahara air that comes to Germany.
Oh, is it? Oh my God! Really? Yes. Before we went live, Bodo was saying it's like 35 degrees here.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Celsius for the Fahrenheit.
Yes, Celsius. Yes.
Yeah. Good God. All right, and next up is Brandon.
Yep, Brandon, I'm playing Queequeg, an Eskimo witch, and looking forward to dealing with the consequences of our actions, apparently.
I love it.
That's always fun.
And last but not least is John.
Hey, everyone. I'm Jonathan. I'm playing Velikatos, and I am a shaman who just purchased a nice dog, Rexus, who's hopefully going to eat some faces.
Nice. Now, I should warn you, a long-standing tradition in my Barrow Maze campaign is that henchmen usually last 1, maybe 2 sessions.
Yep.
So we'll see whether that holds true to here. Okay, so last, what do you guys remember from last session?
Bad encounter with the Amazonian princess.
Yes.
and it's all
Did not go well.
Gwithnod's fault.
It's not. It is Velikatos' fault for using charisma as his dump stat.
Yeah. So what our heroes encountered last time, there was a Amazonian princess whose name escapes me right now.
Clea something.
Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia, yeah.
Right. Okay, no, it is up there. I'm gonna grab a pad. I think I just stumbled on the way to manage this stuff. Is I'll have a separate pad for each of these campaigns.
And then you'll lose the pad.
Then I'll lose the pad, exactly. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So Cassiopeia had arrived, apparently seeking a, kind of like a worthy kind of, suitor. And our brave heroes, after returning from their raid on that strange encampment found behind the waterfall, they returned and decided to throw their hat in the ring. And it turns out when they threw that hat, it hit her in the eye because they ended up fleeing from that scene. We also got some commerce done last session, I think. You guys had indulged in a little bit of commerce. You met a couple of people.
Yeah, we met the armorer guy.
Yes, who is Calder the Lame.
That's the man.
Right. And he seemed to take a liking to you, and for some bizarre reason did not really care for Terramont.
No, that was a bit weird. But
yeah.
we straightened him out.
Absolutely. And then you guys took one of the things you had recovered from the that bandit kind of lair, the Ixian bandit lair, was 4 urns of wine, and you knew that some of them might be drugged, because that was apparently the plan of those necromancers, was to drug the town watch of Thuleborg, or at least the house watch for House Thurmond. And you guys, I believe, were on your way. You had been going around trying to sell the stuff or talking about selling this stuff, and then were on your way to have this identified when something happened here. What do you remember happening?
Ambush.
We had a random encounter despite being in the middle of civilization.
It's not random. This is
it's premeditated.
Yeah. This is the bandit. That's the bandit leader from we let go previously. So
let go.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he ran.
Oh yeah, he ran. Yeah, we didn't. Well, let go through our choice to be loot failures.
Yeah, did he run, or was it a matter of him retreating to kind of reorganize?
Might be my memory, but I remember high-pitched squealing and whining.
Yes.
All right. So, guys, then let's do this. You guys are not surprised, or did we roll for surprise last time? I don't remember.
Yes, we do, and we were surprised.
Oh, you were surprised? Oh, no.
Snitch.
Our characters were surprised, however, we were not.
All right, so then what I think will happen, guys, is they have all got... let's hear. I think the guys who are in the front in each of these areas, they each have short bows, and they've drawn them, and they're kind of, or maybe crossbows. That makes more sense. And they've got them pointed at you. And this guy stands forward. I'm trying to think if I've got a handout for this dude. As he was that kind of dangerous looking Thuleborg Tales. No, that's just all characters. Okay.
Wow.
Give me a sec, guys.
I'm looking strategically badly placed.
Mustinier?
His name's Zarzol.
No, he's under handouts. Mustinier.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Which handout? Under Thulean Tales?
No, under just the handouts folder.
Handouts folder. Oh, great. Okay, yeah. So this is what Mustinier looks like. So he strides forward confidently, points his Jambia curved dagger at you, and narrows his eyes and says, "Surrender. Drop your weapons."
Step away from my path of progress.
Nice.
Don't make me laugh.
Then, guys, let's declare actions, and then we'll roll initiative.
Does laugh count as an action?
Does which?
Does laugh count as an action?
Laugh does not.
Okay, that's a free action.
All right. Colin, did you ever play Rollmaster back in the day?
Nah, man. Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I can't claim that as. No.
I would suggest that's more of a bullet dodged than
Oh.
Yeah. No, I was not a merp. Not a merp, man.
Okay. Let me think here. Is there anything else? So what we decided, guys, over the last weekend, we had a couple sessions of Ash, and the retreat action. When you you can retreat, take half, move half your movement, half whatever your available movement rate is, to withdraw from combat and not take an attack of opportunity. That happens during the melee phase. So that we had a weird situation where there was a bit of a bottleneck, and yeah.
Since we have never done this before, I am trying to do the throw and attack action, and if I throw, I can pull out another hand axe as part of my run, right?
No, I think you can throw and then you can attack with the other thing. That's what.
Okay, but when can I draw my second hand axe?
I'm going to let you do the next round.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, just because I think you're starting to stretching things, and the thing is, they might get a chance to go first.
Yep.
Question: Can I throw something and then pull out another weapon and not do anything else this round?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Okay. So let's see here. We need from Queequeg and Nicomedes.
Yeah, I didn't write down all my spell information, so I my mistake.
You're looking up. Okay, no problem.
I started looking up. So the cantrips are basically cast just like regular magic, if I recall.
yes,
Like, so I'd have to do the same thing. And also, are they
turtle.
was on top of your head, Kev? Would you know is Sorcerer's Flare? Is that one of the cantrips there, or is that a first level spell?
Sorcerer's Flare is a cantrip.
Okay, all right, I'll do that.
No, because if it's something I came up with.
Yeah.
Here, Sorcerer's Flare, it would be during magic, and that's the thing that gives -1 to their attacks, right?
Yeah, yes, I'll do that.
Yeah, and creates a little light. Okay.
Okay, so Kev, I've gone for the turtle maneuver.
Yeah.
You may not be familiar with that in Ash. So that is my default maneuver when I don't know what to do because it looks very bad.
Okay. Okay,
So-
let's talk about interesting ways to maximize game mechanics. If what you mean is you want to ready an action so that if someone gets in melee range or you're able to tag them, then you would declare it as a hold action. If what you mean is you're going to keep yourself on defensive, so the first person to come in, then what you might want to do is the parry action, which gives you +2 AC plus another bonus to AC equal to your strength bonus to hit against melee attacks.
Yeah.
Wait, so
I've got a guitar player and a donkey in support. So,
Protect me, and the spell will solve this problem.
yeah,
Exactly.
So parry that was then. Okay.
Yeah, so parry is on. Give me a second, I can tell you.
It is page 256.
There you go.
Block, and you get an AC +2 AC bonus plus the AC bonus of your strength bonus to hit.
What's your
So-
strength?
Strength is 16, so that's a plus
+1.
one. Is it?
Yeah, so that the
Plus
maneuver will give you.
3.
Yeah. So that means you cannot attack. One downside, which we learned in a recent session, though, if the attacker rolls a nat 20, it shatters your weapon.
Oh no!
Yes.
It's okay. You can have a hand axe.
Ah,
I've got 2 to spare.
Oh God.
I hit him
You
with
get
the
it
mule.
thrown in your head, and then you can pull it out and use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Aragorn throwing Boromir's sword into an orc.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna provide I'm gonna hold this bottleneck then.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. And let's roll the big old dice here. I gotta make it noisy. Oh. John beat my 2.
I did. I got a 14.
No,
No,
D6.
because you gotta roll a d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good roll on a D6. So
1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes.
So good.
So
All right.
I get to throw on the 0th phase,
No,
right? So-
they won initiative, so they get to fire their readied crossbows
Wow.
on 0.
Okay.
Then you
That's
get to do
not
something.
Then I
always
get to
better.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. On oh gosh. Velicatos. I'm gonna roll randomly to see if they fire on you or on Rexus.
I dodged behind the dog.
Yeah, okay. You don't care. Fuck the henchman.
It's only 20 gold.
All right. Now, what is Rexus's AC? AC 6?
Yes.
Okay. That misses.
Yes.
Rexus kind of is whatever Rexus is doing. He's going to act on your turn, incidentally.
Okay.
Gwithnod, there's one on you. What's your AC?
It's 6.
You are hit. You take 6 points of damage.
Ow.
I would like to use my Astonishing Fortune to just elegantly dodge out of the way as the bolt comes flying by.
Okay.
me.
Done.
The
Um,
donkey takes it in the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 on Nicomedes. So first off, what's your missile AC?
It's 4, but I've got Does my parry kick in yet?
So you
What are you using to parry? If you're using a shield, then yes.
well, the parry bonus doesn't. You get your shield bonus against missile. Here, let's do this quick calculation here. So I think your melee rate or your melee AC is a lot higher than what your missile one is. Where are you here?
Now, my both say 4 currently.
Are they both 4? Okay, could be. Yeah, scale, which is 6 plus 1 from the defense. One melee from offhand parry. Do you have a? You don't have a shield.
No, I don't have a
so
shield.
you can't. So
I've got
you can only get a missile reduction, AC reduction, if you have a shield and you're parrying and blocking. If you're using a weapon, you're better against melee attacks, but not against missile attacks.
I've got this bard here.
You can use him to catch the blows. But,
All right, so 4 is nothing to sneeze at, though. So let's see what. Let's see, we got 2.
I wouldn't dream of using it. No bards were hurt in the filming of this.
Fuck. Okay, so 1 is definitely goes wide, but 1 does strike true. But you only take 2 points of damage, and you get to apply your damage reduction to that. So you end up only taking 1 point of damage in net.
Nice.
So they unleash, and now Gwithnod, go ahead and throw your hand axe.
but I'm gonna guess that does not hit.
Well, then that one, no, it rarely hits. So you throw that, and I think it smashes. It actually smashes through a window. So that hand axe is now lost inside a building.
Oi!
Okay, down to 5.
But then we go to, now we're into the regular first phase. First up is melee. So we've got...
Let's have you.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, where'd that guy come from?
That's awesome.
Man, you got to zoom out, bro.
Oh, that's terrific. That is precisely the reaction I want. What the fuck? Oh, man. Okay, so then these guys come running in. All right, so we've got, let's see here. We've got 3 on you, Nicomedes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, first one comes in. You do get your... you know what? You might be adjusting the wrong thing here.
Question.
Probably.
Did Griff not get to throw an axe because he said ranged first?
Fighter subclasses are allowed to do a special throw maneuver before combat begins if they have a readied weapon, or if you have a readied bow or something. Like if you have your bow strung and an arrow on it, you can take a shot. But only fighter subclasses.
Okay. So first one comes crashing in there. Nicomedes, you got your sword and dagger at the ready, your AC. So now you will benefit from that. So your AC is going to be actually a 1.
Yes.
So that's way better.
Geez.
Okay, first one comes in,
Useful.
stabs out fucking 19.
He started again. He's off again. And the roll begins.
But it's only 1 point of damage, so it gets through your defenses, but it hits your armor, ting, and you take no damage.
Okay.
Okay, sparks fly as it races across your scaled armor, though. Second one comes in. Oh, close, but you block it with your dagger and push it away. Well, third one is coming in. I'll stop rolling that fucking dice because it's coming dangerously close. Last one misses. So you do keep them at a distance. Gwithnod, let's see what happens to you.
Jesus.
First up, one comes in. Nat fucking 20 again.
Oh,
Jesus. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, that's the 8. There it is. Okay, let's see what... crit effect is +2 damage, so it's not too bad. And you take... that is 5 points of damage.
All right.
Could I interject?
Yeah.
Can I use my astonishing fortune to fling an axe at the guy's face so he misses?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
So he looks like he's going to come hit you, and then an axe comes and flank you.
Nice. And it's not even like an actual throw. It just sort of tosses it at him. So he's kind of like, get up. All right. The second one comes in. Okay. Your AC is a 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that one does hit, but this is a lot. Well, it's the same. It's 4 points of damage.
Well, I saved you from 5 of it.
That's okay.
Exactly. It would have been 9, so there's that. And then on Rexus. Rexus has an AC of 5 or 6?
It looks like 6.
6, okay. Hits
Come
him
on,
too.
doggy. Come on, doggy.
5 points of damage on Rexus.
Jeez.
Slack. I think he just kind of runs in and kicks the dog. That's what makes for a good cinema, right? Oh man, you know, there was a time when that was apparently a famous like cinema curse. Like it would doom, in the kind of like Macbethian tradition, it would doom a production until John Wick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is it for melee for the ambushers. Our heroes. Who's declared melee? We got Gwithnod. We've got I think that's it for melee.
Rexus did a charge, or does that count?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So Rexus.
He's going to try to bite the guy that just hit him.
Okay. We go. Good boy.
Nice.
Tear him apart. Arr.
Okay, so it kicks the dog, and that was a huge mistake. Rexus turns and oh man, he actually may have killed him outright.
Nice.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Not quite. Not quite. But he gets up and yeah, he's kind of like tearing at his chest, and the guy's like, ah! Ah! So he is injured. I'll put little dots on the guys that are injured so you guys know. You know, I just opened my windows before we started streaming. I think that my neighbors may be worried. Okay, so then who wants to go next?
Well, I've got a shot.
Here we go.
That's not so good.
What's going on?
That ain't good. All right.
I've been sampling the wine.
Okay. And then I think that is that it for melee in the first phase?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Now we are on missile. Missile. Okay, then this guy seemingly disappears. Where'd he go? And magic.
Magic. Can I start?
Oh, Bill. Let's see here. With none. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We got a miss. Velicatos, did you have a what do you call it?
I was going to be drawing a bow during this action.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, you can, Bodo. Go ahead.
Okay, I will start singing, and all the people around me who are not in our group starts hearing the sound, and they I try to make this mesmerize thing, and they get a saving throw, and if they fail, they keep staring at me, and they do nothing else.
Nice.
They are stunned for the purpose of hitting them, and they do this until someone hits them. So
okay,
I do so astonishing music that they are just stunned from hearing it.
Nice.
So they get all the savings throw.
All right, so let's see here. I will.
So only enemies that have to do this?
Yeah, enemies.
Only enemies, yes, yes.
Yeah, only enemies. Okay, good.
Once they're attacked. Okay, so let's see here. We've got. Well, I'll make for the big bad first. Let's see here. Interesting. We've got.
Walking around the corner, he's like la 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 la.
I'll do the 2 at the back near Rexus. Just to show you guys, it does go around. I just rolled 2 nat 1s.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think Rex is going to coup de grace the guy behind him.
Yeah. Then the 2 with Gwithnod, they likewise are kind of fucked. The 3 on Nicomedes, they all succeed. 18, 16, 20. At least I'm getting that 20 out of the way on saving throws, guys.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so they are still engaged, but yeah, this creepy dirge starts filling the hall, the alleyway. I'm going to make a saving throw for Armageddon as well, too. Armageddon made his saving throw. I rolled 16, so That mule's like.
Can you mark them somehow with an icon or something that are staring at me and listening to my music?
Yeah, it's everybody except the ones fighting me.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then Quickwig, you had magic as well, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change. Take a little different course than what I was earlier. I think I'm gonna do spider climb.
Okay,
Yeah.
now remember, I don't I'm not making you guys declare your type out your spells, but you're supposed to sort of figure out what specific spell it is you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Because in Ash, what you're doing, right, like you're spending the whole time kind of, but you didn't know that. You know that now, so
Okay,
I'm fine with changing. No, that's okay. I'm fine with changing. That's what I did. We had this happen in another game too, so that's okay. So you want to cast Spider Climb instead?
Yeah. I don't think being stuck cutting this alleyway is the best idea.
Okay. What do you call it? What does your Spider Climb spell look like? What does it manifest as?
Oh, like the first Spider-Man, where you saw like those little claws, or I don't know what they call them on the spiders that come out and everything.
Yeah.
Except like probably a lot longer. That kind of stuff. Like she sees their chance. The next thing you know, she's got weird growths coming out of her hands.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. It is the handshake of death. Okay. So I think that is it for magic. Then we are up to move. I think everyone's already taken actions in other phases. Then we are the end of phase 1. Top of phase 2. Let's see here. We've got melee. Does anyone have melee in second phase? Gwithnod, you declared melee. Oh no, sorry.
No. My second phase, I'm pulling out my other hand axe.
Yeah, okay. Rexus was going to attack again. He'd had melee on both ones, but I don't know.
How many attacks does Rexus actually have?
I think he's only got.
Yeah, he's got the bite.
So he's only got 1. Yeah, he doesn't attack on both phases. Okay. Otherwise, monsters would be super fucking deadly for you guys.
You need to get like an owlbear.
Eventually.
Yes, you do. My number 1 favorite monster in D&D is a wyvern. And my number 2 favorite monster is a fucking owlbear. I love owlbears.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're so cute and cuddly.
There's a what do you call it? Tony DiTerlizzi had on Twitter. He was sharing an old picture of his. That was the North American owl bear, which is like a grizzly, but with a I don't know what kind of owl. It's like a barn owl or something. Head looks great.
Nice. Very cool.
Okay, so and I think actually Del Tiegler, I think, is the one who does the owl bear illustration in this, and it's amazing. It's actually worth. Give me a second. Because we're talking about that, it's one of the things that actually in one of the reviews I heard this before I got Ash. But take a look at this, guys. This is the.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why does it have a tail? Neither bears nor owls have tails.
Why is it an owl bear?
Because magic.
Exactly.
Like a feathered bear mole or something.
I don't know. I'll buy the owl bear hybrid, but what the fuck's going on with that tail?
Yeah, because that was what was the prehistoric monster that actually was the basis of the owlbear? Because that one looks more like that. Because that you know the story with that, you got those plastic figures. And, creatures. Yeah. I forgot because that one looks more like the old one, the prehistoric ones too. Which I think is kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's no melee in second phase. There's no missile. There's no magic. There is no move. Anyone want to move in second phase? Well, you can't move after you cast magic. So I think the only one who's eligible for movement is really Velikatos.
I don't have really where much to move.
Okay. So then we're at the end of round 1. We're on to round 2. So you guys have the more favorable attack rate. So that is a big thing. And
I bought initiative, so somebody else can roll.
Initiative passes to Colin. So Colin, once you see my result, you can go ahead and roll a D6 for me. Let's see. Oh, all right.
Okay.
Nice. Sing. I love it. Oh man. We actually have a one shot coming up, and someone has specifically requested playing a bard as well too. So that's gonna be kind of cool. Nice. Okay, so those of you casting magic, remember you can cast magic on the first phase or the second phase. If you choose to cast it on the second phase, it just gives you an opportunity to move in the first phase. You can move in a first phase and then cast in the second. And if you're hit during that first phase, you don't suffer spell interruption. But if you cast in the first phase, you cannot move after that. Just as a refresher. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Nicomedes, you ready to take the fight to them, or are we still on the defensive? He's fighting now. And let's see how we do. Colin, beat my 5.
I've rolled a 5, man. I got a 5.
Oh, okay. So tied. So then what we do, guys, is we go to the tiebreaker for dexterity. I don't think any of you guys use dex as your dump stat. Is that right?
I have a 13, so no, it didn't dump it.
No.
18. 16.
Okay, these guys have a dex of 9, so you guys are going first.
Yes.
So first up, we've got melee, and let's see here. No one is carrying. What is a bastard sword? The size?
I think it's weapon class 3.
Oh, you know what? You actually would have. Well, you declared. So just as a point of mechanics, because the bastard sword is so big, and these guys are using daggers. You actually have your weapon class is 2 larger Nicomedes than what theirs is. So on that first round, when they come rushing in, you actually would have had the opportunity to attack first, regardless of initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So first up, guys, is melee. We've got Gwithnod, we've got Nicomedes, and we've got Rexus.
I'll have Rexus try to finish the guy he's mauling. Die, you bastard!
Oh God! Yes. So this thing tears out his stomach. He sort of stumbles, falls back, and then Rexus jumps on his throat and kind of tears his throat out. Woof. I think I might enjoy role-playing dogs more than zombies, even. All right, so he goes down. Who wants to go next?
Here, why don't we move towards the front and I'll go.
Oh, does Rexus want to move as well, too? He can still move on the melee phase, half his movement.
No, he's going to stay right by me and finish mauling the guy.
Okay. Okay, so who's up next? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Gwithnod and Nicomedes.
Not that one.
Boom.
Not that one. That last one finally connects.
Oh, Dinah. Okay. So the last, you're swinging. Whoa. And then the guy's sort of like, he's dazed by the dirge. And and in time to see this axe coming in. Let's see if it's enough to kill. No, Jesus. Okay, so you hammer this guy. Oh, he comes back. Like you basically buried it solidly in his chest and pulled back. If he's not dead yet, it does seem like he's dead soon. And
the other one is still stunned, right? Because I only attacked on this one.
Correct. Yeah. And then Nicomedes.
Okay,
I think
so
you got 2 attacks this round, right?
Yeah. Yep. I go for this.
Oh, actually, it depends if you're dual wielding. If you're attacking with both your bastard sword and your dagger, you can actually attack once with the dagger and twice with the bastard sword.
You can't use the bastard sword with dual wielding because it's weapon class 3, and you can only use weapon class 2 or smaller.
Right.
No, the dagger gets out of the way. I'm 2-handing it with the bastard sword.
Okay, so the dagger clatters to the ground. Let's see here.
Nice.
That's how it's done. Give us a D6 roll. Let's see what the effect of that crit is.
Someone's going to die.
4 is times 2 damage. 18 damage. Oh, shit. So this is the, evisceration kind of, Mortal Kombat style finishing thing. What does it look like?
Wow, that looks like a big mess. That is just a parried, just biding my time, looking for a weakness in their kind of strategy, and then it's just I flick my dagger to one side, a bit of a web of death with a sword, and then just cleaves down, shoulder across there, shot.
He drops to the ground.
Yeah, and then I put in a little spin, and I make my attack on the next man.
Nice. Oh yeah, it's only your first attack.
There's a few elbows and some back fist stuff. Maybe a headbutt.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes.
Holy shit. Give me a D6 roll, please. Good Lord.
4.
Yeah.
So
tie me up in your cave, will you?
Oh, yeah, right. That's where you were. Fuck, 18 again.
Boom.
Oh, my God. Okay, so, yeah, you... what are you seeing anything during this whole, thing, or...
Oh, yeah. It's just like... I was just generally grumbling, like, tie me up. Boom, will you? Stab me. Boom, me, you crap food, you dirty, stinking water. Get out of here.
Awesome.
It's got places to go. I ain't got time for this.
Nice. Okay, so then let's see here. Okay, so is that it for you guys for melee?
Yeah.
So I did roll morale. All right.
Some of them are fascinated, so woo.
Yeah, so this one in front here kind of like turns in and just fucking
Yeah,
bolts.
you do.
Of opportunity.
Yeah.
No, he is withdrawing.
Oh,
So
damn.
yeah.
You run, brother. Tell your friends.
Okay, and that is that's it
Wow.
for them. The rest are all fascinated.
You just got schooled.
It's like smashing your bastard sword against your chest. Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
All right, so that was it for melee. Anyone have missile first phase? Does not look like.
Nope.
No. We're in a magic then.
Yep. I'm going to be using my Medicine Man ability, which pretty much is magic, and I'm going to heal Rexus for 1d4.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
I'm going to call on the spirits and soothe his wounds.
I'm calling on the spirit of good dog.
Good dog. Good boy. Here, have a steak.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, and Rexus kind of shakes and growls, and then it is let's hear not Bodo. Terramont. Terramont continues to sing this haunting dirge that leaves your enemies completely entranced. Let's see here. What is next is move. Anyone want to move?
Me.
Yeah.
How much do I get? I get
half your move. If you're unarmored, you should have 4 squares you can move.
4 squares. And how tall are these houses?
We'll say 2 stories.
So that would be about 4 squares. You'd say
To scramble. Yeah, you can get in the top and maybe move 2 more. Maybe move 1 more. Position yourself on top of one of these things if you like.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move up to here, and then 1 more. Can I move diagonally?
Sure.
Back out.
The way I'm doing. I think it's 4th edition rules where it's every second square is double.
Okay. So let me tell you what I'm planning. So I just gotta make sure I'm in the right square. My plan is to dump is to dump burning oil on these 2 guys right here.
Back away, Gwithnod. Back away.
What do you say?
Back away, Gwithnod.
I'm in the middle of combat. I can't back away.
Just a little bit of oil. Trying not to get it on the house too. That's the other
So
thing.
now
I
it's
was actually
a
more
race
concerned
to
about
see
that.
Can I kill the bad guys before the oil gets dumped?
If there could be said to be running tropes in my Ash campaigns, they appear to be shipwrecks and friendly fire.
Well, okay. So what's the oil spread radius? How does that work?
Up to the DM, I suppose.
Oh yeah, God. We had I think it was
How does that
earlier
work?
this week where we had players blow 2 astonishing fortune to avoid friendly fire from missile fire. Okay, so you're up top there. That's it for the first phase. Second phase, no one's got melee in the second phase. No one has missile, it looks like. No one has magic in second phase. So we're on to move for second phase. Anyone who wants to move in second phase?
Yeah,
Yep.
me and Rexus will. I'll point at Rexus and say, "Flank him," and then Rexus is going to move behind the fascinated guy and start snarling at him. And then
He can't. I don't think he can because he can't move through. Well,
like diagonal here.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Really quick.
You know what? I'm gonna give it because he's moving through his square. I'm gonna give it a random chance of jostling him and waking him up.
Okay.
So Okay, so let's see here. So it'll be, I'll say, well, I'll let you roll. If you roll a 4 or higher on a d6, then he's what wakes up.
Damn it.
Damn. So he runs through his legs, but he's, Rexus is fearsome and, incredibly effective, but subtle is not really one of his strengths.
Okay.
So he sort of jostles through the legs, and this guy kind of, blinks, and he turns around in time to see this snarling giant warhound coming towards him.
As he's turning around, I'm going to walk forward 2 steps and draw out a hand axe and get ready to back of the skull as he's distracted.
Fuck yeah. Mechanically, too, you get +2 to hit with backstrike.
Okay, next turn then. So.
Next turn. Okay. And I think, is that it for move? Oh, Nicomedes is like, you're going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm in pursuit. I'm in pursuit of the felon headed north. So just to frame this a little bit, what I'm trying to do is I want to get after him, and in my capacity as a lawgiver, I'm not down with people getting jumped in the streets. So I'm after him, and I'm at the earliest opportunity, I want to tackle him down, give him
awesome
dungeon grappling.
Dungeon grappling, baby. Here we go.
Give him punches to the face.
I've got so there's a little bit of interesting information here for you too.
Okay.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ambush.
I was just gonna ask about that.
But here's the thing: that guy's standing there, just kind of staring off into space because of the dirge.
Yeah, who said bars are useless, right?
Yeah, so you go racing past, you're like, what the fuck? Okay, and you can actually you can choose to reposition yourself if you want, because you would have seen that as you came around the corner, obviously.
No, man, he's
swaying away. Yeah. He's come down. He failed his save against Jam Band. Okay. Then I think that is it for everybody. End of round. We're on to round 3, guys.
I haven't done my missile attack yet. Second round.
Did you?
Second one. That was going to be the oil.
Well, you're just going to pour oil down right now?
Yeah, that was going to be my missile thing. So I was going to dump the incendiary oil on these 2 dudes.
So what oil do you have?
It says incendiary oil is what it says in my character.
That'll be the right kind.
Okay.
NAPALM.
Yes. That's nice.
Yeah.
What's this magical Rand Corporation of which you speak? Okay, let's see here. Incendiary oil. This is the first time we've had someone use it in Ash.
Page 251 is flask hurling.
There we go. Thank you. Flaming oil as a weapon is a staple of sword and sorcery combat, whether it's hurled as a grenade or spread and lit.
Yeah, it is.
It is, and it's the second time in
the plebes that don't have magic.
Rats in the Wall. We had someone do it too.
Nice.
All right, so I think I'm going to give you we'll make him unaware, because they're both. Well, one of them is aware of the combat coming right now, but not from where you're standing. So give me a D20 roll, please. 20. And if you've got a Dex modifier, you can apply that as a bonus.
Yeah, hold on.
What is your Dex?
It is 14, so I get +1 on the modifier, I guess.
Yep. So 1d20 plus 1, or you just roll, a 6 or higher. Jeez.
Huh. Cool. All right. Oh, hold on.
Here we go. No, nat 1.
Oh, close.
Hey, that's good enough.
Yeah.
All right. So then that incendiary oil hits, it bursts and ignites. Causes 1d6 hit points per damage. And there are no splashes, only if it misses. There is no AoE with it. So which guy did you hit? The guy with the dot?
So what's the one with the red one? He's got what's going on? This one right here?
Gwithnod just pulled an axe out of his chest.
Hit him.
Oh, well, then I'll go with that one, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a D8 roll, please.
D8.
That guy is on fire.
Yeah. Okay, so it hits.
Disappointing.
So I'll put a dot on him too, so we know he's injured, but just a different one. Okay, so it hits, and you now have a Human Torch standing in the alleyway. Ah! Ah!
Stop dropping low.
She's cackling like mad.
Gwithnod,
Great.
you, I think your immediate thought is sorcery.
Well, if it was real sorcery, I'd have smelled it.
Yeah.
No, I know that it's not real sorcery, but it's some sort of foul trick next to sorcery. So
Where's that
Not much better.
pyromancer?
Sorcery, Jason.
You know there's a pyromancer around here.
it's pretty close to sorcery, and that's bad enough.
Okay. So I believe that is the end of round 2. Guys, we're on to round 3. Colin, you are still the king of initiative, so just wait until you see my result before you roll yours. But everyone declare actions, please. I am not sure there is much as satisfying as rolling these giant dice. Like I really need to be looking into getting that enormous, oversized D20 that you got, Colin.
I've got a D20 the size of my fist.
Mm. I got one. I think I showed you guys this. It's not as big as my fist, but this is my softball.
Yep.
One for that I use in my. What do you call it? Actually, we used it in a session this week too.
Mine's the size of my head.
That's awesome. All right, let's see here.
Did you roll yet?
Nicomedes, no, you need to declare your actions.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
And that's funny.
So,
Every
that's just attack. So if I'm tackling this guy, that's just like attack, yeah?
yeah, just that'll be melee.
Melee, yeah. Oh, I've only been playing 40 years.
6 months. It's okay. You have a lot of games on your plate, so I understand that.
I just don't even know. I'm going to spend a fate point.
Okay.
Probably.
So we when we played this in person, I made up cards for everyone for the different declared actions, and that worked out pretty well. Okay,
I bet.
try and beat my 4.
Okay. So I'll roll a d20.
Here it comes. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
All right, so we got melee first,
Good.
guys. We have Velikatos and Rexus and Gwithnod and Nicomedes.
You guys mind if I go first?
By all
for it.
means.
So Velikatos is going to stalk up to the guy, grin spreading across his face, and he's going to try and bury the axe in the guy's skull. As Rex is snapping
He's
at
a cherry picker. I love it. Go ahead and make your attack roll. I'll reduce his AC by 2.
Okay. Yes! Eat it!
AC by 2. Do you really think a 7 is good enough to hit?
With a -2, yes.
Well, you're right. All right. So
And
this
then-
guy, let's see here.
and then
So the guy turns around and he's about to, he kind of like, gets his dagger out. He's ready to face Rexus. And then he gets this, like, this expression on his face. Suddenly, he drops forward. And as he's falling, you pull your hatchet out of the back of his head.
Is he dead?
He is dead.
No, Rex is going to maul him while he's down.
He's mostly just sort of like tussling around his clothes, it looks like. So, all right. So that was that. Now, rules is written. There isn't actually a phase for when you take ongoing damage. And I think what I'll do is say it's at the end of the phase. So it gives you a chance to, like, if and I'll tell you my rationale until you guys can tell me if you think this is right, because I think that, you know, because it's going to cut both ways, that gives you guys a chance to be like, you know, if you're going to stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
So okay, so then
I'm in 100% agreement.
okay,
Yeah, and it's kind of
Yeah.
slow, isn't it? If it's kind of a slow build.
Yeah,
up.
people don't burn
Yeah.
that well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, their hair does.
Well, the hair does, but the
Yeah.
like important person parts,
Yeah.
they're all wet. And,
The hair is a
slimy.
very important person.
Yeah,
part.
man. Ireland, listen, look, I'm thinking that beard is kind of important to you, bro.
No, I just grow it back if it goes.
Oh, true, it's expendable.
It is expendable. What's not expendable is Gwithnod, so he's going to make some hand axe attacks.
Nice. There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Nope.
No, what is going on?
I used up all my good luck last night.
No, you know what it is? It's the fire.
Yep.
The fire's freaking you the fuck out. This guy's screaming and thrashing around. Okay, then we've got Nicomedes.
So I was just stunned a little bit there, wondering how Arlen used up all his good luck last night, man. I was a bit concerned there might have been a bit too much information.
No, we were playing Ash last night.
Oh, that's all right then.
Wait, hold on. Is that what the kids are calling it?
Sorry to lower the tone there, guys.
Yes, because we run such a highbrow game here on the Dungeon Music YouTube channel.
Right. Moving swiftly onwards. So
okay.
Yeah, we've not. I'm kind of tackling this man to the floor, apprehending.
Okay. So then let's see here. So then for your fighting ability is a 1 right now, and your strength bonus, your strength is a 16, right?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so then you get +1 from that as well. So roll a 1d20 plus 2.
Okay. 19.
Oh shit! Yeah, and now give me a 1d10, which is equal to your hit dice. 1d10 plus 1. That's your damage bonus. This is your grappling result.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. So
bit rusty.
Yeah. So I think what you're still carrying your
well, you're wearing new armor, so that's probably part of it too.
Yeah.
Getting used to the new armor.
So that you have grabbed him. So you sort of grabbed, like you've gotten hold of his like the scruff of his neck.
Yeah.
And
what's your game?
That means okay. So then you'll get a +2 to hit for your next attack, your next action. And may not move without letting go or forcibly dragging your foe with you. Yeah, and they can't move without breaking free, so they got to try and break free of you. All right.
Sorry. On the basis that he's running already, Kev.
Yep.
Can I persuade him to give up?
Not run.
You try and get him to surrender. Okay.
Resistance is useless.
Colin, if you're saying that I get a chance to use another random table in an old school product,
you go for it. You go for it, Kev. You muse on, brother.
So I found when I was
so organized.
Oh yeah. See, I knew he had that waiting, and it was itching.
It was itching. I was actually thinking about it this morning, and I'm like, I got to see if I can find an excuse to use this table.
Yeah, so you can rely on me, Kev.
That's why you're the best. I don't know why Arlen complains about you so much. I think you're right.
No.
Okay, so the
I've got recorded evidence that he says I'm all right, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not Colin that I complain about. No. He's not the one who has to work instead of playing the One Ring.
Oh, no. Hey, get on that train with you there, Arlen.
Where's that chart? Where's that chart? Guys, where's that chart? I said I liked it so much that I'm not able to find it. Cheap. Oh, here we go.
There's a response to surrender demand chart? Is that...
Yeah.
No, it's I'll tell you what it is once I find the damn thing. Okay, got it. Okay, so one of the things I found was in our last weekend session, we were talking about encounter distance. Like one of the things that Ash just has a standardized encounter distance for any random encounter, and that doesn't make sense when you're going from like jungle to the tundra. It's a longer distance. So we were talking about, is there a way of finding another? I'm sure some of the old school products like the Wilderness Survival Guide will give us a longer distance. Out of the blue, I had picked up the first taping of the second edition DMG when I was on vacation. So I was like, well, let's take a look in there too. And there is one. And then right across from that is this cool chart for encounter reactions, but it's based on how the players are acting.
Ah.
So it's this cool.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I'm guessing lighting somebody on fire is not going to go over well.
So this is extremely hostile, which means.
Yeah, probably not.
Let's see here. Why don't you give me a 2d10 roll, please?
Okay. There we go. By the power of sorcery.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Actually, that's totally, right in the middle.
Yeah, that's the spread.
What is your charisma?
My charisma is 16, sir.
16. Pretty fucking good.
Yeah, don't mess with the law.
His stats are awesome. Holy smokes.
Oh, Judge Dredd.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right. So what is it you say?
You have 10 seconds to comply. Resistance is futile. Surrender, and you have my word. You will be spared. Don't be foolish.
You hear this clatter as his sword, his dagger hits the ground, and he says in Ixian accented English, "No fight, no fight." Not English, but
yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he has surrendered. That was melee for you. I believe we're done melee right now, guys.
Assume the position.
Let's see here. Stun. Dead. Burning.
I think this one gets the melee on me.
He
I
does.
I get a missile or first one.
Yeah, missile will be second. That's the next segment.
Next. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm
does
considering a
hit you.
career in law enforcement now, man. I'm send my CV to Bedfordshire Police.
Okay. So he does hit you. You take 3 points of damage.
Wow.
All right.
Let me send him to the back so we can see what you're. Oof.
Oh,
So he cuts you. He knows he's sort of dying here. Next up is missile. Quick.
All right. I'm gonna throw a sling on the burning guy. Well, should I do that or should I hit the guy that? Yeah, I'll hit the burning guy.
Okay. This is with your sling.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
Now that is. Let's see here. You're on higher ground, so we'll give you a bonus to hit. That does actually hit.
All right. Good.
So it is a whopping 1 point of damage.
Ow.
So he's gonna, struck in the head by this sling stone, and
He's on fire. He's got this black.
let's see here. So melee, missiles done. Magic. Terramon continues to sing this dirge, and then it is move. I think everyone's already attacked. So then we are on to the top of the second round. Do we have anything interesting happening second round? Move, hold, move. Okay, so then if anyone wants to move in the second phase.
Okay, I'm going to have Rexus.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I just realized there's a giant burning guy sitting next to you guys. I'm
Yeah,
making a
that's
morale check for Armageddon.
Oh.
What about, didn't you say damage too? He'd suffer damage at the end of this.
Donkey's going to run. Watch out, Bard.
Uh-oh.
So boom. This Armageddon is making a bolt for it. As the saying goes, Armageddon out of here.
Wow.
Oh.
You didn't think you was going to get that in, did you, Kev?
I did not.
The proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Exactly. It's actually a stolen joke from I can't remember what.
Kev, since the last phase ended, isn't the burning guy suffer damage?
It is the end of second phase. Yes, he does. Give me a D8
Okay. Or first phase. Oh, D8 roll. Okay.
No, it'll be end of the round, not the phase.
I still got to move.
Oh, so it's not the end of the round then. It's
Yeah, because they take damage per
Okay.
round. So
Okay, so we'll wait to the end of the next round.
Okay.
So
but
maybe
it- but it is the end of the
I think you said you wanted it to take it at the end of the phase. You wanted to do the damage at the end of the first phase. Is that what you said, or
it could have been what I said. I don't know. I mean,
All right.
No, it seems like end of the round is the
if you take
right
it per
place to do
round,
it,
I think
right?
Yeah. I thought you said that the whole like stop, drop, and roll thing for ongoing damage. You
Right,
said
but
you
I meant with
wanted to do it at the end of the
though.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That would
All
be your
right,
action as well, too, right? If you're trying to put it out, like you wouldn't be able to attack
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
So we
But
can move our
I-
guys now.
He doesn't do anything to put it out, though. So,
Yeah.
So we can move our
Cool.
guys.
So we can move.
no D8 roll for damage.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I still wanted to move. It's the end of the
Yeah,
round.
you guys can
I
move
haven't
still. Let's see
Okay.
let's see if this
All
guy's
right.
still alive or not.
I kind of wanted to. I
I'm
don't know if I
putting
can.
Rexus there and me there.
Okay.
That's my D8 roll.
Ooh, you know what? Would you kindly roll 2d6 for me, Velicados?
Okay.
That animal running in towards fire, I'm going to make a morale check for him.
Oh, come on, Rexus. Good boy. Good boy.
Roll low.
Got a 6.
For 2d6?
Yep.
Why is that not
Middle
showing
of
up
the
on my
road.
4
screen
plus
here?
2.
Oh, I'm not because I'm way the fuck down here. I'm sorry. Yes, so that's fine. So that fire is gleaming in Rexus's eyes, but that guy, however, after sort of spinning around a bit, drops to the ground. Dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
All right, and Nicomedes, you see Armageddon.
Yeah, man, I kind of got my hands full here. I've got the leader guy rocking out to the tunes. I've got my man panicking, offering up his surrender, and I've got Armageddon heading my way.
What? What?
I don't know. I need, like if you're at the supermarket and you put your little light on for assistance. I'm putting my little light on. I've got my hand full. I need some middle management over here.
Over there.
It's okay, bud. I'm coming.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I should probably try and intercept the mule because that's got all our wine and stuff on there.
Okay.
Can I
I think that's the end of the round, right?
Yeah, that's the end. So declare.
Oh, hold on. Well, I still need to move. I had a question about that. If I were to try to make this jump from here to here, what would I need to do?
You need to make. I'm going to say it's
Not fall.
a Dex test.
A Dex test?
Yeah.
Versus so you would roll and then I would.
No, you
No,
roll.
no,
If you take a look at-
you roll a d6 versus something
strength
based on your
against-
dex.
Yeah, it's on your character sheet or should be on your character sheet.
Dex test.
Here
we are. Yep, got it.
Yeah, in this, so in Ash, there's all the physical attributes have 2 different kind of task resolution things. There's a test, which is an easier task to try and do, or there's a feat, and a feat is a real tough thing to do.
Huh. My numbers are the same for both. Maybe I didn't. Did I not change that or something? I don't know.
What's your dex?
14.
So your test of dex should be a 3 or less,
Okay.
and your feat should be 8%.
8%.
Yeah.
Is the 3 or less? Is that on a D20 roll?
No, that's on a D6.
D6.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
All right. What's the worst that can happen?
Splat.
As I quickly look up the rules for falling damage.
The witch with the d6 falling 10 feet.
I think
20.
it's
I think it's like more than that. Well, maybe I won't do that. All right, I'm gonna run. I'll spend my movement to run down into the alley so I can. Is there any? No, there's nowhere they connect. Okay.
One rule that I do like a lot from the upcoming Pathfinder 2nd Edition is that the damage you take from a fall is the amount of feet you fall.
Oh
You
wow.
fall 10 feet, you take 10 points of damage.
No, don't like that.
I don't know if I.
No, it's awesome.
Is it non-lethal?
No.
No, you just falling is really deadly in
Yeah,
real life. You fall very far and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to. So I guess I'm not going to do that because I only have 5 hit points.
Astonishing Fortune, don't you?
That's true.
Gives you-
Don't let him.
You know what? Hell with that. I only live once. If I get the Astonishing Fortune, I'll play. Okay.
Fuck yeah, here we go.
All right, here, let's go.
Boop, 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 boop. Nice!
That's 2. It's 3 or less, right? I need to get. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So bam.
Whoa.
And then
From one to the other, awesome.
How many more do I get to move?
Maybe one more.
One more. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
that is the end. I believe that's the end of round 3, which means we're on to round 4, guys.
I think,
So
I think
Yep.
Terramond was trying to do something.
oh, sorry, Bodo.
I wanted to try to move at. I can move while I'm singing, so I want to try to follow Armageddon because
Sure.
he's carrying the wine.
Yep.
And
Go right ahead.
I think I can. This far.
Okay.
Cool.
So fortunately, he is. I've reduced Armageddon's speed just because he's laden with a bunch of things of wine. So it is working to your benefit. Okay, great. Everyone declare actions, and then Colin, I believe you are still the king of initiative. So wait until you see my dice. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure who's still alive.
The surrendered guy, the leader, and the one guy who's
Yeah,
going
the
to
guy
die.
fighting Gwithnod. Gwithnod, you still haven't killed that guy.
I know. I'm so bad at being a barbarian.
You're gonna lose your guild card.
I know.
If I wanted to like tie this guy up, would that be a melee action or what would it be?
Don't stop singing.
I want Armageddon
Oh, shit.
to get away with this 1,000 gold piece wine. So
Well, so
Yeah.
I can
Oh wait,
move-
I may not want to do that. I may not want to try to tie this guy up. He's gonna be normal.
if you want to do that, do it. But
Okay.
yeah, that's what I want to do.
This little like 5 foot tall girl trying to tie this guy.
Okay, so let's hear. Is everyone one,
I
two,
could stop Armageddon. I could grab hold of Armageddon. And
I
mind
think
you,
you need
Yeah,
to stay ready for when this guy wakes back up.
You've got one. I think if you drop your bastard sword, Nicomedes, you would have one, free hand because we have said that you've only grabbed the guy with one hand anyway.
yeah.
So if you want to try and I'll make that a I'll say a dex test. I mean, your dex and strength is the same, so
Yeah, I see this donkey, man, and or mule, and I don't want it running past me for sure.
okay. All right. So then, as we see here. Boom.
I will stop Armageddon.
No.
Prevent
What
the
first level
apocalypse.
Cancel
character
the apocalypse.
can say that?
You know,
All right, the Colin, you need to beat my 6.
You can
Cheapers.
do it. Believe in you, Colin.
Here it comes.
okay, man.
Yes!
Yeah.
Stopped.
All right. So first up, guys, I'm going to assume that Armageddon has a lower dex than you guys do. So first up is melee, which would include trying to stop Armageddon. So let's see here. Would I guess Nicomedes, give me a D6 roll, please. Either dex or strength test, and you're 6.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, don't do low rolls.
Oh, that little sucker is moving.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So that was let's see here. That was Nicomedes. Gwithnod.
I'm on move.
Oh, you're on move. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm racing
Well, hold
after
on.
Armageddon.
Are you leaving yourself open for attacks of opportunity then?
Well, I'm gonna wait for Velicados to attack and then move.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill him.
So
So yes,
Velicados?
I'm leaving myself open to attacks of opportunity, but I'm hoping that there isn't a character to attack me by the
okay,
time I
sounds
move.
good. Velicados, go ahead. You're on melee.
Rex is gonna go first and try and distract him with a leg grab and shake.
Okay. That is not good enough.
And then while he's distracted, I'm gonna bury an axe in his face.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah, so
Three.
that is sufficient. That guy was sort of on death's door anyway, thanks to that hatchet strike from before. But yeah,
Welcome, Gwithnod. Go get him.
Thank you.
I want to point out the shaman is the one who's doing the most melee damage right now.
3 guys down. 3.
I know.
It's all thanks to Rexus, though.
Yeah. All right. Then let's see here. Anyone else on melee? We do have one person on melee. and that is our good friend.
The captain.
Yes. So he's kind of standing there blinking. He looks around and sees everyone that's there, and seeing Nicomedes having grabbed his ally, he spins and tries to stab him.
Uh-oh.
So Nicomedes.
Astonishing fortune.
Nicomedes, I think we know why you missed Armageddon. Because you turn and you're reaching out, and then out of the corner of your eye, the peripheral vision, you can see that where is he here? Mustanir. He seems to have recovered. And he turns and he's slashing with that Jambia. And at the last second, you kind of pull back, and where your hand would have been to grab hold of Armageddon, that thing whistles as it cuts through the air. But he does not hit you. All right, I think that is it for melee, guys. Then we are on to missile. No one's got missile, I don't think. No. We are up to move. Or I'm sorry, magic. No one has Terramund.
I have talked to animals. I want to cast a spell, and then I try to convince Armageddon. Slow, boy, slow.
Lovely.
Come back. You get fresh hay and please, Armageddon,
sugar cube.
Wine. You can get some
cubies. All right. What's your charisma is super high, right?
Yes, it's 16, I think. 16, yes.
16, nice. Okay. Then would you kindly give me a 2d10 roll, please?
Nine.
Nice. Okay. All right. So Armageddon is sort of running along. What does it look like as you cast your Speak with Animal spell?
My mouse is getting a mule mouse, and then I try to.
Awesome.
Something like that.
That's awesome.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so yeah, and then Armageddon kind of like clip, slows down and kind of turns around and looks at you. Does not appear to be running any longer. Okay. Anyone else have magic?
Oh.
Nope. Then we're on to move in first phase. Anyone who hasn't moved in first phase, go right ahead.
All right.
So we're so if I did 2, and then we're saying that if I have spider climb, this is going to take it's like 4 steps, four spaces to get up, right? So I could go down.
Gwithon, I don't think you've got room in there.
Oh, well, I can move. I can still move further, so I can I move?
Oh yeah,
there?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so I can move, and then I guess I'm like 1 story.
Gwithnod, I got bad news for you.
Well, he doesn't. Does he pick up his dagger?
Who pick up his dagger?
The guy who's next to me
already said he took a slash at someone else.
Oh,
so as you're running past, and this makes sense in the fiction because you didn't know that guy was there.
Yep.
You go racing past. He sees you, takes advantage of that attack of opportunity. You take 6 points of damage as he slides you along.
Ooh.
So I stumble and
wow.
Go down to 0.
Going down. Right, Jesus.
Guys, you want to hear some good news?
I can stabilize you. That's
Someone from chat just insisted that everyone get a point of astonishing fortune.
Then I am not going down.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, random person.
Far be it from me to deny that. So this is what you see, Gwithna. You're sort of running along, and this will fucking gut you from like stem to stern here. You know, what do you do to? Are you spending a point of astonishing fortune to avoid that?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have been at 0.
There he is. There he is.
That expression is terrific. Yeah, fucker. Of course I am. So what?
Well, I would have been at 0. What else am I going to do?
So what is it you do to avoid this thing? Like you catch the flash of the blade.
Matrix dodge. Just slide under it. I start to, as I see it come in, I sort of stumble and fall and slide and do sort of like a baseball slide underneath it, and then am
Nice.
up and running and grab
Nice.
onto Armageddon's. I keep thinking leash, but that's not the right word for a horse, is it?
The rein of bridle.
Reins,
Yes.
the reins. Oh, the
Yes.
bridle. Yeah.
Grab on, hold on.
Okay.
Wow.
So you slide underneath it and you try to kind of grab the bridle. Nice.
Griff nods on fourth, and all the bases are loaded.
Yeah, exactly.
Third.
Oh, third, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fourth base would be on the way
really
home.
betraying my Englishness. Oh, that'll teach me, would it? You know.
Oh man. Okay, so let's hear. That is the end of first phase.
Yep,
we are
round
on
four.
to second phase. Top of the round is melee. Does anyone have melee in second round?
I guess I kind of did. I was
Gonna wrestle Armageddon.
well. And the thing is, I don't know if I'm actually within range because I'm only. I think I went 1,
What?
2, and then I think I went down like one story. I don't think I'm at.
Oh, okay. No. Okay, if you're
Yeah.
climbing down, I am going to make you make a dex. You're not a thief of. Oh no, you got
No,
spider
but
climb.
I've got spider climb. Yeah,
Ignore
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Ignore me.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just super eager for fall damage, apparently, and then
So
you fall to your
so
death.
I don't think I can even make the attack. I miscalculated.
Nothing but heroic endings around these parts. Like,
Yeah, exactly. All
awesome. So I caught dysentery and died. Great.
right.
Um,
Damn it. All right.
Beats
Okay, so-
hypothermia.
yeah. So you come scrambling down. Oh, quickly, you're on top of Mustanir. That's why I couldn't see you.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you look different?
Yeah.
Okay, so now because
full
you
damage.
guys got a point of astonishing fortune without anyone donating to the Hero Save Village's charity, that means I get to spend a point of astonishing fortune on Mustanir. So what he will do is, seeing that this fight is so clearly going against him, Mustanir grabs in his pouch and throws something to the ground and
Smoke bomb.
smoke bomb.
Battle of Fortunes.
Okay, yeah. What would that be? That would be, I guess, Sinister Fate.
Yeah.
Whoa!
The Doom
I
Pool.
love it.
Ninja vanish.
Okay, so that's one of the things you used to be able to do in DC Adventures or in Mutants and Masterminds, was that as a way of you guys getting hero points, is I could just do bullshit stuff like this.
Well, or the whole
So-
concept of the Doom Pool in 2D20, right?
In Conan, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. If
All
he
right,
is disappearing, I desperately need a bathroom break. Can we
Yeah,
take
you know
our
what,
half
guys? Why
session
don't we do
break?
this? We're at our hour and a half point right now. Why don't we take a quick 5-minute break? We'll come back and see what happens when Armageddon transforms into a wyvern.
No, works for me.
Run, Arlen, run!
Well, the wife is thoroughly enjoying the battle.
Nice.
She's watching the live stream.
Nice. Is she the one who demanded that we get Astonishing Fortune?
Well, she's watching it on YouTube, so she can't chat. But that'll be kind of smart to have.
That would be a clever move.
She's like, they shouldn't have kicked Rexus. I'm nominating Nicomedes as like MVP.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just really need some sort of offensive spell. The standard array they gave me was just nothing.
you should level up after this session. So
well, with the witch progression chart, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, isn't it like 3,000 for the witch?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, with double experience, I think you should make it. Mine's 2,500. So
okay. Well, hopefully that'll be the case. She needs another spell.
yeah, I chose mine. With that special rules we're using for extra spells, I was able to get not knowing direct damage one, but
yeah.
Right. I love this encounter reaction table from the DMG, from the second edition one. That's really cool.
Hey, I have a question.
Of course.
Can Rexus like move over there and then charge at something if he sees it to attack during 2 phases next turn?
Move over where?
Like if say he moves over to where he can see the group over here and then charge through them. I know there's people in the way, but say there weren't. Like first phase, move over. Second phase, charge.
Second phase charge. Let's see what it says. I think charge is a full round action. Let me see here. And I don't know if you can. Well, let's take a look at charge before I say anything. Let's see what this does. This is one of the reasons I love this game so much is the maneuvers really allow you to have some really interesting tactical options without overburdening the game all that much with. Okay, so a charge attack is a running attack double move made by a man or humanoid armed with a melee weapon.
So four-legged, no. Okay.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I think I would allow a pounce, though.
Okay. But he's got around a corner, though. So.
Yeah. So the upside is +2 damage, though you lose, you get -1 AC for the round. So I wouldn't allow him to ready. Let me see if I can parse this out. So what you're saying is that he's going to go racing over there, and if he sees someone there, he's going to fucking slam into them.
Yeah, like an enemy.
Yeah. That's totally, like police dog kind of maneuver.
Yeah, like run over, bounce off the mule, and then onto something.
Yeah. So Armageddon's about to, settle down. All right, I believe you, Terramon. We're okay. Oh my god!
This is Predator.
Morale check. Okay. Then let's see here. So we were at the end of what round? That was round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Gwithnod wants to wrestle the mule. Awesome.
We'll just hold it in place, really.
No, I got dungeon grappling out anyway, so
okay.
And again, for those who may be curious too, we are using the really awesome dungeon grappling by Douglas Cole to model our grappling things here. So, let's see here. I think that's the only thing that's happening in the second round apart from moving, right?
There's only one guy.
Well, this guy has so Mustanir has dropped smoke. So basically, let me put a little obscuring thing down there. Shape.
Yeah, just to frame it, this guy has surrendered to Nicomedes.
Rexus doesn't know that.
Rexus might find out. Sure.
Actually.
Okay.
What's that?
That is the smoke.
Thing. Oh, we're all in it.
Whoa.
If I'm like 10 feet above him, am I still in the smoke too?
Yes, because yeah.
Okay.
No. I mean, if you're 10 feet above you, I think you're
40-foot cube, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that it would be heavy, right? So it would probably expand out more than up. So I think at 10 feet, you're sort of at the apex of the cloud.
All right,
spread down there, and you can all vision is obscured within that. Okay, so look at this, guys. Jeez,
Hold on.
declaring actions already. Look how good. So we're
Well,
on
hold on. I might change my mind.
round 5, guys.
This is exciting.
Oopsies. What am I doing here?
No, it's okay.
All right, let's see. Oh, jeez, Louise. And let me see here. Okay. Searching Armageddon. Nice. It's okay, boy. It's okay. I love the idea of your mouth turning into a mule's snout.
that's
That's
cool.
so good. And you should get a point of astonishing. Bodo, you get a point of astonishing. You get a point of astonishing fortune for that. That was great.
Wow,
Okay.
Termon's swinging 3 of them.
All right. So, testing your prowess as initiative roller once again, Colin.
Boom.
Beat my 6.
Oh, what?
Come on, Colin, you got this.
Boom!
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Awesome. Okay. So, first up is melee. So, you guys, what do you want to do?
Can
We've
I
got-
improve my grip on this guy and move him out of the mist?
You can he surrendered to you, so you can automatically just do damage to him, or like improve your grapple. Give me
I just want to get a better grip on him and right, you're coming with me.
Sure. So a D10 roll plus 1 from your strength modifier. Nice. Yeah.
And
So you've got like him in an arm bar now, and he's like,
Yeah.
I surrendered. I surrendered.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Go. Did you want to move as well?
Yeah, so what's that? Half of my movement?
Yeah.
A frog march him along.
Sure. So you can move. I think your move is a 30 in armor. So you can move 2 squares or 1 square, I guess, at half. No. Sorry, you can move it full. Ignore me. You can move at 3 squares. 3, sir.
Okay.
3.
Okay, so I'll be.
Yeah, move yourself, and I'll move him next to you.
I'm here. Yeah.
Ow.
Right.
Okay.
Me and you need to have a little chat.
All right. Anyone else have melee? The first. No. Okay, so then the only one is. Okay, so then Nicomedes, you see this. Where is it here? Let me move this guy. 1, 2. Look who's going running past you.
Oh.
oh,
He,
that's,
however, is not attacking.
No, you run.
Okay, so that was melee. Now we're on to missile. Looks like no missile. Magic.
Yeah. So would I have actually seen him given my position? This
Give me
guy?
a D6 roll. I'm going to see if you spot him. He actually failed his stealth check.
Okay. Got a 4.
No. No,
I didn't see him.
no.
Okay.
I think it's just too much of like the smoke clearing out. You hear
All right.
there's
Well,
apparently 2 mules down there now. You can hear the sound of shouting and shit down there.
I'll just,
2 mules.
I guess since I've already got the skull ready, can I just cast Sorcerer's Flare on the guy that Nicomedes is holding in case he gets away or something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it flares out, and the guy, I surrendered. I surrendered already.
Hopefully
Okay,
that's
so
not too painful on Nicomedes' eyes or anything, but
no. Okay, so that was magic first phase, move first phase. Anybody who wants to move first phase, go right ahead.
we can go half our movement on the first phase.
Yes, you can.
So I'm
Okay.
going to lead Armageddon out of the smoke in my direction.
Oh.
Rains. Yeah.
Since Rexus, he's going to come, I'm going to get a hand on his collar and pull him with me because of the burning guy next to him. And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to move there.
All right. End of the first phase, guys. Top of the round, second phase. Does anyone have melee for second phase? Doesn't look like so. Our
Rexus
little
did, but he can't pounce on anything, so.
okay. Our buddy here, however, is going to boom still because he is retreating. Boom. Boom. And he was racing around the corner. Man, this is going to end up being your Lex Luthor of this campaign.
Well,
Continuing to show-
not if we win initiative.
Well, and how is he going to keep getting guys to keep attacking us? We keep.
Well, and I guess
killing them all.
it's less so much that he's the Lex Luthor and more that he's like the Kite Man.
Well, and he's right here, right? So if we
I
win
still
initiative,
got-
I can run to right here.
Yeah,
I can
still
run
got a
next to
move.
him. I'm fast enough to catch him.
I still
You
got a
can
move.
try.
And I,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that well, you can actually. He's around the corner right now.
Yeah.
so second phase moves, isn't it?
Okay, second phase move. Yes.
So I've just marched. So how fast do I march whilst I'm marching with this guy, Kev?
With that guy, we'll just say you're reduce your speed by 1 square.
So I'll be
He's not
somewhere.
there.
I'll be near Gwyfnod then.
Yep.
I'll be like there or something.
Yep. He's gone.
He's gone. Gone.
Sorcery. Sorcery, Gwyfnod. I smell it
Sorcery
in the air.
indeed. Okay. So you guys go racing around the corner, expecting to find him there, but nothing is there. The rest of the guys, go ahead and make your moves if you like.
Okay. Yeah, I moved. I was doing a magic, but I made.
Oh, you're doing magic? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever other actions. We can kind of. I don't think there's anyone else who is conscious.
So yeah, the Velicatos doesn't know what happened in the square, so he's walking by, and there's little shimmers of light starting to coalesce around his body as he's charging up his spell, and he sees the smog cloud. He's like, "Queequeg, what the hell's going on? The sounds of battle have stopped."
Points over there.
Okay, so I stopped charging my spell because what I was planning wasn't going to work, and we're just going to move on ahead.
Okay.
See what's going on.
So for Gwythnod and Nicomedes, like Nicomedes, you got him secured, in that arm bar, and Gwythnod, you sort of let go of Armageddon. You're racing over. You come around the corner, expecting to find this guy, and it's that proverbial kind of you race around the corner and Batman style, he's gone.
He's gone.
So, what are
Smells
you
like
guys?
sorcery, boys.
Yeah, both of you give me a D6 roll, please. Nicomedes and Gwythnod. Okay, so you're kind of looking around. You're training your ears to hear, what's going on, and over here, this door opens, and the guy comes out, trying to carry something, and you guys both spin around. And there's this fearsome-looking, bloodied, armored warrior, and this, frenzied barbarian with axes out. And he kind of closes the door and goes back into his house.
Yeah, you shut the door, man.
Okay, so guys, it appears that Mustinir may have made his escape.
Boo.
Yeah.
But you guys have a captive. So, a couple things we need to do here. First up, I am going to assume that, like all good murder hobos, you are going to check and see what these guys have on them.
Dang right.
Okay.
I have a chance to track people even in an urban setting. Can I try to see if Mustinir left tracks?
Sure. Give me a. What's your
It's
chance?
3
of
and
succeeding?
12.
I'll roll for you.
Okay.
I think this environment is too unusual for you.
Okay.
It's just too. You can spend a point of astonishing fortune to retry that if you like.
No, it's not worth
Spend all
it.
the hits.
No.
And I don't have any more anyway.
Oh, okay.
Can I spend my astonishing fortune so that he can redo that?
If you give me a kind of a narrative reason for it, how do you think Queequeg?
Well, she's on the rooftops, so
Yeah, I can
yeah.
say that. Yeah, I climb up the roof and I say, I think I saw something moving over that
Sure.
direction. And,
Barbarians have thief climb abilities, don't they?
Barbarians do not. Berserkers do.
Oh, okay. So Queequeg moves over. Let's take a look here. No, unfortunately. So you're like, wait, the roof. Did he go to the roof? And Gwythnod, you're sort of helped up and still nothing. Like, where the hell this guy went? You
Damn it.
just don't know. Now let's check for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
The long arm of the law will soon catch up with him. His days are numbered. He will rue the day that he ever attacked Nicomedes.
Damn straight.
These character sheets need like a note page or a tab, so you can just type random stuff in.
If you go to the first tab, you
that's right.
edit.
Bio.
Yep.
Got it.
You can add stuff in there.
I will not need to record this grudge in writing. It is etched in my soul.
I mean, for loot.
Etched in blood, is it?
You want a little tally stick. A little tally stick. And
nice. Name goes on list.
Back down there.
Oh, God. Okay. So these guys, between them, have a total of 10. So they have 60 Electrum pieces, which my very awesome Ash DM screen tells me is, where is it here? I know it's on here. There it is. EP is 2. Okay. All right. So.
Cody? Oh. Thanks, Bodo.
Oh, sorry. 60. 60.
Oh,
not
60.
66.
Okay.
Which is 30 gold pieces worth.
Yeah. Okay. So, and what are you guys doing then? You've got this this fella, and I'll tell you what his name is. Give me a sec here.
Random name generation.
I love it.
Oh, we need to bring this fool to justice. I imagine you take him to the head of this settlement and say, "Look, man, what's up with this place? We've been jumped." Is that how it works?
Yeah. Remember that Thuleborg is very much like, if you picture the status of a boomtown like Deadwood, that's kind of it.
Common villainy.
So if it's totally it's Mos Eisley, but on a Viking kind of continent.
Press game into servitude. New henchman.
So you
take him to Manning.
Get a contract to clean this place up.
I was gonna say let's take him to Manning. If these are the guys that Manning hired us to take off, so he might want to get a hold of a captive.
Gotcha.
So this guy's
and he might like us more.
This guy's name is Alif. ALIF.
Alif.
So he, you've got him, and he seems to be kind of looking around, wildly at the roofs, and you pull him back, slam him against the wall. What do you guys? We'll pick up the scene, kind of you guys in this alleyway now with him. Gwithnod looks like he's a little beat up. Nicomedes is a little beat up as well.
That's all right.
I'm gonna do that. You see Velicato's back in there, like digging through a pouch, and he pulls out some berries and he just starts casting some magic at it.
Nice.
And then like 5 of them start to glow, and he's like, Gwithnod, you should eat like 4 of these.
4 of these? How much is 4 health points back?
Yeah, 1 hit point each. And then I take one, and I pull Rex's tongue out, and I just squirt some juice along it, and just heal him to 1 hit point.
I'm now picturing your fearsome war dog taking a pill the way my dog does, which is I'm like, no, take it. All right, so yeah, Rexus heals by 1 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was debating casting Bad Berry and like torturing the guy with poison berries, but that didn't seem productive. So,
Gwithnod, how do you feel about the sorcery being used to heal you?
It's nature magic.
Gwithnod is a practical man, despite his distrust of sorcery. He's got a similar face to the dog when he bites into the berries. Shall we put it that way?
I picked the tart ones. They're not really in season, so.
Yeah. All right, so you swallow those, and it restores your vigor.
If I see any
Now-
berries like on bushes nearby that aren't quite ripe, I'll pick a few just to replace them.
Sure. We'll assume, you know what, to be honest, like I'm not super concerned with the things that are, I don't think there are material components in this anyway, at least.
This one says freshly picked berries, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really, we'll assume your character knows that. And, you know, if it becomes an issue, like say you're stuck in the wild or whatnot, I mean, what sick bastard DM would abandon you in the middle of the tundra, you know? So
how often does that happen?
really? Usually about once every 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would never be for like an extended period, like 10
Good
seconds.
God.
Yeah.
Who
And
the
then
fuck would make a
just
campaign?
imagine if he started sticking blizzards on us while we were stuck out there.
No one would do that. No one in there.
Nobody.
Nobody in their right mind. Correct.
Caveat.
Sounds like a session for drinking.
Yeah.
That's why we're desperate to go carousing.
What's that, Bodo?
I want to go to the guy we captured and put my sword next to him. You nearly hurt my mule.
Okay. Well, he kind of, and he's looking over at Nick and he's like, I surrendered.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Relax.
Who do you were hired, or what does it cost to hire you? Or tell us everything.
What's the market rate on us?
Yeah.
I gotta want to know that.
So what are you guys doing? So Leaf has surrendered. He has profoundly apologized for threatening your mule.
I don't think he actually did any damage.
Yeah, I don't think this one did anything particularly bad.
Oh, I'm gonna
He
ask
gripped and he
him.
ran.
I'm gonna ask him in Ixian. I'm gonna say, you know, where did where does your leader hang out? Where did he run to?
I scowl at the language I can't understand.
He looks and he says, I can't tell. He'll kill you. He'll kill me.
He tried.
Well, I don't know. Well, he can kill you. I say this in Ixian because I know that Nicomedes probably doesn't understand. It's like...
Yeah. Let's see here. What's your charisma?
It is 16.
16. Oh man, you guys are all love it.
You're all pretty boys except for me. My dog's prettier than I am.
Okay, so you guys have basically broken this guy at this point. So you kind of get forward and and you still got, I think, those weird transition to your hand.
Yes, yeah.
And he says, in the tower, in the Ixian Tower. Let's go quickly flip over to the Thuleborg map, guys, so we can tell where we are here.
See, I'm tempted to give this guy a warning and send him on his way, but
this is where he says they are, the Ixian Tower. But you'll never get in.
Well,
She can climb
you might
walls.
know a way.
What was that? Sorry?
I assume you know a way.
We have a way, but it's true. There's no secret. I can't. They'll make me suffer not only in this life, but in the next. It's suicide to go there.
Just kind of smile.
Oh, it turns out I do have climb.
So he's saying I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
So the, what do you call it? You guys are seeing them talk back and forth in Ixian. Does anybody else speak Ixian?
I do not.
No, okay. So you're seeing
raised
them
my eyebrow and looking sternly at Quigley.
as if you understand.
Arms crossed.
Yes.
Hand axes out.
You listen to him, Donde es el biblioteca?
No, I'm not interested where the library is, Kev. I want to know what he's up to. I didn't think I knew Spanish, did you?
Well, the tire is kind of like a butt library,
I think-
right?
Like all good Brits, you vacation in Spain, don't you?
It's been known.
That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, we've got Toteramund is standing there, looming over him. This guy is basically at your mercy right now.
Yeah.
So what else do you guys wish to ask him or what?
Is it?
He says you must free me. Now he's speaking in the common tongue again.
Yeah.
You've got to let me go. You've got to let me go. I need to flee. They'll kill me.
were you hired for money, or do you know this guy, or you were ordered to do this?
You're not hired. The necromancers take you. They press you in, and he sort of gestures, and there's this brand on his forearm.
Oh, I'm disgusted by that. I take a very stern look at that.
So
I
if you
examine
have
the brand. I want to like read magic or something.
There is I don't think there's anything magical about it. Like, what cantrips do you have?
Well, read magic is like a class ability. As a sorcerer,
Right, but
spell.
read magic does not allow you to detect magic. I'm trying to figure out whether you can sense enchantments. That's what sense magic allows you. Enchanted things, you can detect that.
I don't. No, I got Wild Vitality, Arcane Radiance, Entangle, Fairy Fire, and Goodberry.
Okay, so what read magic it would be like if this had some kind of if there was something from the script that you could tell that was a magical enchantment, you'd be able to identify it, but that you can't from this.
I was wondering if it was just magical in nature or just a brand.
Sure. Well, what you can tell, you can't tell right now without detect magic being cast or the cantrip sense magic. You can't tell whether this is an actual enchantment. What you can tell from read magic is that this is not some kind of magical script. It's a marking of some kind.
Oh well, I look at him. I'm like, oh, do you want to look at it, Termond? Do you have detect magic?
Yeah, I want to ask him if you have this mark, do you have to do what they say? Does it destroy you otherwise, or
looks
what
at
does
you?
this mark do?
Of course, we have to do what they say. This is the necromancers of Ix, and he shudders, and you can see like he's blanched. He's like, they'll take me and twist my soul.
Yeah, I pull out a skinning knife and I just like rub it back and forth against a bracer. I'm like, it doesn't look magical to me. I could remove it.
He scrambles back. He's like, no, stop them.
It only hurt for a second.
Gesturing towards you, Nicomedes.
Yeah, I just look towards Velicatus and kind of like just whoa.
I shrug.
Good lad.
Hey, who sent you? How did you know about the?
We ask the questions here.
Yeah.
in Ixian, I take it.
No, I also that in common.
In common, okay. She kind of looks up.
I say, I tell him
who the other lawyer is.
I want to tell him we were sent by the mule god.
The mule god.
The mule god. He looks up. What dark? And he looks over at the mule at the Armageddon kind of.
and I clap the mule.
Okay. He's not asking questions anymore.
Who would we need to take care of to free you from your worries of torture in the next life?
He looks around as if like he's not quite sure. Like, are you for real? And he looks up at Nicomedes, and I take it that the stern kind of,
yeah.
Get me on a boat.
He looks at me. I just shrug with the dagger in my hand. Like,
get me out of this blasted land. That's the best. Free. If I can flee, maybe I can escape them. Would you do that?
Pretty sure if we put a knife in their throat, that might take care of the problem a little bit faster.
I tried not to.
Yeah.
You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know the power they have. The things at their command, the connections.
Tell us a bit more about these connections. I'm eager to hear of this nonsense.
Why? What I've heard? Powerful connections in this world and beyond. Calling things back. Secrets from beyond the grave. And plans. They have plans for this land. Oop. 1 second.
I eyeball the guy walking past us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little too close.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah.
So he sorry for the natural lighting. It's really bright, but the wind is blowing, so I can't really have the blinds on anymore. It's going to move my computer. So he kind of says, no, there's that. Here, they are the masters of necromancy on the mainland, and here they have plans for the deep magics here. They say that there is one among them that has walked beyond the grave and returned.
Oh,
Velikatos, do you know what he's talking about?
No clue. People talk nonsense when they're
Let's
under
see here.
duress.
Terramin, give me a D6 roll, please.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the bard.
may have heard a story.
Yeah, Bard's sort of been around the, yeah. So this is sort of just as background, Bodo. This is consistent with what you've heard about the necromancers of Ix. They are in the sort of the Hyperborean world in general. They are a terrifying force that's said to have, imagine, enemies that, that first off plan in centuries, not in, months, and also are able to, if they defeat their allies or their enemies, they'll then bring them back as risen as allies for themselves. Or if they die, their allies may bring them back anyway. So you may not even see the end of them. They're a terrifying foe to have as an enemy. And everything this guy's saying is consistent with the stories you've heard around taverns and on long voyages and so forth.
Then it has a group. I heard the stories too, and you can. They are really powerful, and I don't think we can handle them ourselves at this point. So I pull out 5 gold and give him the gold, and also you can go if you want.
He looks down and it looks up at you. He looks around at the lot of you guys.
I look at Nicomedes.
It's coming out of your loot.
Let's go.
So unless you guys,
it's my money. I'm not from the loot. It's my money. I give you 5 of 5.
So unless you guys do anything, he's gonna fucking scramble up from the ground and bolt.
Well, I just holding on to him at this point, Kev. I'm just gonna. Now listen, my friend. Fortune has shined on you this day. Take your gold and get far from this place.
I will.
If ever I have the misfortune to cast my eyes across your sorry form again, I will cleave you in 2.
Like your
Now be gone.
And he turns and just races off, down the thing. And as he passes by, the war dog kind of, snaps. He kind of,
I kind of hold him back from his natural instinct to chase things that run.
Yeah, he's prey driven. Okay, so he goes racing off, and he
Good boy
disappears. So, guys, what do you make of this?
Wow.
Now, first off, this is for you guys have only been in Thuleborg for I think a couple of weeks now, maybe a month at the most. This is not, just like a back alley stabbing. Obviously, it was a coordinated kind of effort. What do you guys make of this?
I have a meeting to pay a visit to the Ixian Tower anyway.
Velikato just takes it as it comes. He's like, yeah, just live in the moment. It happens. We survived. Next time.
Okay.
Would appear we've made enemies in high places.
Look at Gwithnod. It's your fault. She told on us.
I don't know if he's already failed to kill us twice. I'm not so sure he is such on high places. They may not, his superiors may not even care. They might if he dies, if we win. I don't know. Does anybody know more about the Ixians that would in the hierarchy?
I don't speak the pigeon tongue.
I think
they're like slave traders and merchants and all that sort of thing. Are they traditional? Yeah.
I think our long-term goal should be to visit this tower, but maybe we just gather some allies first, and then maybe they have some vital information for us.
Okay.
Yes.
So this guy Manning, he's got grievance with the Ixians, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Manning sent you on what you recall from the first sort of expedition is that Manning. Oh, well, you hear remember Nicomedes and who was the other? Oh, and Gwithnod, right? You guys were captured in a caravan that was traveling across the. Was it a caravan? I think. Yeah. So you're not quite sure, but the Manning sent the rest of the party to go to this place. Manning provided the magic word that was needed to get into that the hideout, and the thing he had specifically requested was that that journal that I think it was Queequeg read. That's talked about the sort of the bringing in of wine and the plan to kind of poison the Theremin's guard. So,
maybe we need to see Theremin and tell him about this plot.
You still don't know who Manning works for either.
But Manning asked for a different task, I think.
I thought we established that he worked for the House Theramond, because that's what I have.
You've guessed. You're not sure if he works for House Theramond, or he might work for Rangvald the Trout, or he might work for something else.
All I know is our status with House Theramond went up after we completed that mission. Maybe that's a little metagaming.
I don't. Yeah, I think you may be guessing that, because I'm pretty sure we said.
I think you told us that your reputation or whatever.
Well, yeah, I told you gained reputation, but I didn't tell you who that faction was yet, or it shouldn't be. I don't know. Did everyone else list it?
I thought I heard that, but
let's see. Well, I could very well be. What does everyone else have? Do you have it listed as House Theramond or?
It's renowned with Manning, isn't it?
That's what I have.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just imagining. Yeah. Maybe I.
Let the record show that it was with Manning.
Yeah. Let's check the transcript. Exactly.
This is why we have to keep streaming so that we can keep checking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. An accurate record. Okay.
So let's just go find Manning and find some adventure to go do. All this talk of skullduggery hurts me in my bones.
Well, you didn't hit a single person.
What about your?
If not, I feel we have a score to settle with these.
I did hit one, actually,
for
the record.
Actually.
Yeah.
We first have to sell the wine and test it.
Yes, let's finish that.
Yeah, we're getting mission creep here.
I have a question. I've got an ability called Draw Poison, where I can pull poison out somebody who just got bit. Could I sample the wine and use that to see if it's poison just with, I don't know, by tasting it?
You guys did drink it before. You drank some of it. You haven't sampled each of the casks here.
But it specifically says you can't draw poison from envenomed blades or ingested poison.
Oh, I was just wanting to see if the mouth would tingle and I could identify it. Kind of out of the box.
Is this poison? Yep.
Just swish it around in your mouth. Don't actually swallow it.
Exactly. Your mouth goes numb. It's poisoned.
Yeah, last time we said we want to hire some alchemist for this, and
we did. We were on our way to do that.
We were on the way to the alchemist to test it and then to sell it.
Yeah,
quite right.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's cash it in. Cash in our chips.
Who doesn't love the sound of dice rolling in the background? I mean, jeez. Okay. So, are you guys carrying on to the Alchemist then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the Alchemist is an aged lawyer. I was going to say an Amazonian woman, actually.
Well, right.
Well, warrior as well too. So you guys can picture, we're cutting into now this, it's a shop full of all these gewgaws and there's vials and stuff that are set up, dripping from one thing to another, and there's probably 3 or so apprentices that are moving around, all women, of course. And she is now kind of walking over to you guys, and she's probably in her I think late 60s, early 70s. So she's got all white hair, but she still is lean and strong of form. She's old and her skin looks thin, but she still has that statuesque kind of fitness that is characteristic of the Amazons. So she comes over to you guys, and you've asked her to test each of the different wine things.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I think I'll wait out. So, is it Velakatos that upset the Amazon?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
It-
I'm pretty sure it was Gwithnod that drew the final line on it.
absolutely false. It
Cross
was
the T, dot the
Velikatos.
I.
Gwithlod was hyping him up, and Velikatos did something terrible to them.
Look at him.
He showed his face.
I'll just sort of subtly stand in front of the door as Gwithnod and Velakatos are about to go in.
yeah, like,
Stay there. Just
So,
let Terramon carry out this negotiation. We don't want a repeat performance.
okay, so Terramon,
Okay,
you
hello,
walk in, and this woman kind of looks over, and says, "Well, Matt,
we have some wine to test. We someone broke in our house and poisoned it, and we don't know if he poisoned anything or just one of the bottles. Can you maybe test this wine if it's good or bad?"
she kind of looks at you. She says, "This wine must be quite precious to you if you would spend the money to test it for poison. What makes you? Why not just discard it?"
It's from the last summer. It was very good wine for us, and it tasted very well for our family. So we want to rescue any bit we can.
Okay.
So when the half of it is not poisoned, we gladly take it.
Okay. So she kind of I rolled for her reaction for it. She kind of looks at you like, that makes sense to me. She says, "Okay, if bring it in then. Do you have the bottle on you?"
No, I will have to carry. There are some bottles, and then I try to carry these.
Okay, so you bring the one in. And as the third one comes in, she says, "It must have been a very good summer."
Yes, and it was very tasty.
Well,
summer.
It's probably not bottles; it's casks, right? It's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
casks
it's not.
of
Like,
wine.
you said bottles, so as you boom, boom. That's why she's saying bottles. She's like, "Why are you testing a?" Oh, this makes more sense. Okay, so she looks and she says, "You wish for all to be tested, then?"
Yes.
Did we assume that one of them was not the one I drank? Is that we determined, or we all drank, or did we?
We tested one, nobody got sick, and we drank from it a little bit.
Yeah,
I think we drank pretty much all of it, though. Is
Did
the problem.
I don't.
Yeah.
By we, you mean?
Well, I guess because we weren't drinking.
because we needed water for the way back because we didn't have any. Instead of getting fresh water from the waterfall, we just drank the wine.
That sounds
Yes,
right.
we want to test any of them.
All of them. Very well. And she kind of looks at it.
What does it cost?
Well, to test each. 1 second. I think we went through this last session.
It's 67 gold for a day's worth of alchemy.
Okay.
So
that's
some
what it'll be.
percentage of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be 1 day. It'll be a day's task to test this and boil it down and whatever. Which does 67 crowns.
It's much gold, but we don't want to waste it. So
Says the money.
Is there something you can do to lower it a bit, or can I do?
She looks and she says, "The task is," and she gestures to all the like lab equipment and stuff she's got behind her. She says, "This is no simple matter. You wish to be certain that you will not be poisoned.
Seduce her.
What do you?"
You're the bard.
So, yeah, I understand, and then I give her the 67 gold pieces, and
well, hold on here. What do you like? What she's is there something you propose to try and alter that? What I'll do is I'll make a check again and see if it improves, and if so, you might get a discount. She might also take offense and charge more, but.
Do we have a cellar with some rats in it or something that we can take off or something like this as task?
What do you think? Like, what could be an incentive for her? What do you think?
Finding alchemical ingredients seems like a fair trade to me.
Oh, yeah.
If she could send us out on a quest, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe we can find some chemical ingredients that are in the woods, and you don't want to leave your shop.
Okay, give me a sec here. It's an interesting proposition. Let me see what. You would think that just surrounding myself with a bunch of fucking gaming books would be a foolish thing, but boy, is it easy having everything right at hand. Let's see here. And this is Arlen's favorite part of the session, is where I flip around between a book and then roll some dice. Okay.
So everybody got good weekend plans?
Oh, yeah. I've got a gaming session tonight at 7:30. We're going to play some Pathfinder, and then tomorrow I'm inducting the new recruits into Pathfinder. So
nice.
That's at home.
This is when you heat a blazing hot D20 and make them take it in their hand. And lo, you are part of the Pathfinder Society. Are you sure I have to do this?
Maybe.
All right, so,
yes, I am sure.
So she kind of looks at you, Terramond, and kind of does an up and down. And who else is in the shop at this point?
I'm outside with the dog.
Yeah.
I'll be in there. I'm just.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Nicomedes stops me, I won't be, but otherwise I'm going to walk in.
And I'm standing in the doorway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll trust your judgment.
I'm striking up a conversation with Gwithnod about his fear of sorcery.
So she says, she kind of looks at you and says, well, you seem capable. And she looks at looks down, and she kind of gestures to the mark that is on the side of the urn. And she says, and I see that you have no Ixians amongst your number. So I see that you are capable of recovering goods.
It's our speciality.
You're a bunch of thieving bastards.
Again, Boomtown. So
it wasn't theft, it was
yeah. This is sword and sorcery. That's a plus for us.
She says, I may have something that you may assist. I have a sister, Ariadne, who has taken up residence in... One second here. What is the name of the place? Oh, where is it? Where's my map? Now, you may think that a reasonable DM may be able to know the name of the only other settlement on this continent.
Jernheim?
Jernheim, thank you.
There's your reasonable DM there, Kev.
Yeah.
You can aspire to such
The
things.
cost is playing One Ring again.
So, I have a sister, Ariadne. You may recall, you may be aware that they say a plague has struck Jernheim, and that the House of Thurmond and other powerful his allies in Thuleborg are considering levying a what do you call it? Quarantine on the city. My sister is skilled in alchemy as well too, but I have not had word of her at all since since the first news of the plague came. If you could travel to Jernheim and bring her back to me, then this task, and she gestures to the wine, that would be of a small portion of my gratitude, in addition to a more substantial reward.
This sounds like you have hired an army of people who will get your sister Ariadne out of the quarantine.
Wait, hold on. How How substantial?
How substantial?
Yes.
The well, so what I think the reward, as in all things, will be determined by the success.
But there only seems to be one word of success is that we return your sister. So,
can you give us a description of your or do you have a picture of your sister?
Picture, no, but she Ariadne is an Amazon. She is, though, younger by 10 years.
So still fairly old, I take it.
Sorry?
Still pretty old.
She looks at you.
Well, I'm like 19. So.
Yeah. Well, and she's also, I mean, like, she's an Amazon. She's probably got like a foot on you as well.
Probably more than that, for like a foot and a half.
She's probably going to put her foot on you if you carry on.
5 foot, I think, is what I.
So she looks down at you and she says, "Enjoy the cheek of youth, girl. Enjoy what
I will.
So what?
Can you tell us where in the city the shop of your sister is? Also, in which district, or so we need more information to get to her. We cannot go from house to house and ask everyone if he's.
You would know. She is the only alchemist in Yernhem.
Okay.
She is she has set up her shop and laboratory near the fort.
Yeah, I think then we can find her, and yeah, also this sounds like a deal.
Well then, this will be waiting for you. Will you depart immediately?
I think we will sleep this night in the inn and then start fresh in the morning and
like sell the wine, get goods, and leave. Right?
Yeah, well, you're not in there, but she's not going to do this task for free until you. Yeah. You can pay her the money, and get her to do that if you like, but
we'll reward us later. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can do that too. You can still do this for her, and and then just pay up front, and she may reimburse you for it, or make that as part of the reward.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, maybe we should just do that. Then we can sell it if we need to and get some funds.
Okay.
Yeah, okay for me. Then we pay the 67 gold and divide it.
Okay. So you can get the result of that tomorrow, and then we'll let you have the one evening. Let me see if anything interesting happens this evening.
No.
Jumped by Ixians.
Got a guard dog. You got a sniffer.
So good. All right, let me see here. What do I need? I need. Where did I put that thing? Where is the character killing? I mean, the super happy fun book. All right, let's see here.
So it'd be so each would be 13 gold and 4 silver. That's what I think that would be.
Okay. For each of you guys?
If we divided it evenly, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I got any money.
Oh.
You were broke?
I think I may have 6 gold pieces.
All right. I'll spot it.
Okay.
I'll go halves with you on that one then.
Half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do. I can just do half and half. That works. So that'd be 67.
Yeah.
You got some money off of them ne'er-do-wells that we.
Yeah, did we split that evenly? That's 60 electrum.
Yeah, it was 6 gold each, right?
So yes, we can split it.
It'd be 60 total. So we'd each get 12, right?
12 electrum is 6 gold Yeah.
Oh right, so yeah, so I got 12. That's me skin.
Oh, are we not counting electrum pieces? Or are we just counting it as gold?
I think we're just counting everything as gold
As
because
gold,
that's
yes.
easier to track.
Yeah. The only thing that you need to worry about conversion, if you've got gems or jewelry or things like that, you're going to have to go to a money changer to be able to cash that in, and you'll lose 10%.
Boo.
Boo, indeed. I mean, you could try and find some other way to exchange it, but that's the general standard cost of money changing.
So does Gwithnot? Gwithnot doesn't have any money?
He has money, but he
Doesn't want
thinks
to
we
spend.
should put in the 30 gold that we got off of the bodies as our first section.
Yeah, that's the first. Yeah, I think that.
Oh, I see
Mate,
what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So throw her that money.
Give her the gently used electrum pieces, and then
Is this blood on this?
So that's
No,
30.
no.
And so now we need 37 more.
Yep.
Okay, well I got 6.
Well, I think we could.
I already subtracted 13,4 gold from my. So then you need only 20.
I'll pay
24.
24. I'll pay 12.
Okay, then we need 12.
I'll kick in some as well.
Have you
Okay,
counted my?
then
Have you counted my
12, and
6?
we paid her completely.
All I did was buy a dog. That's basically what I did. So I have lots of gold.
I should
Okay,
probably,
so
I should probably not have antagonized her because I feel like I might be using this place since I have brew potion as an ability.
I see candle maker.
Speaking of charming.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm figuring out how many. So there's 4 quarts per gallon. There are 10 gallons in each. So that's 160 gallons. Sorry, 160 quarts per or in total. Where's my calculator? Here we go. This is high quality wine. I'm just going to fast forward to the payout for this.
Sweet.
So 8. I'll say, yeah. Okay. So, guys. You actually get, with selling this stuff, and I think you said you were going to sell it to, what's his name? Nude, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, do you wish to take the payment from Nude as money, or do you wish to take it as rep?
Ooh.
New, what faction is he part of?
Don't know yet.
I will take my share as money.
To help you
I
contextualize it.
think I'll just take money.
So Nude the Survivor is he's the Viking who was like part of the first crew to be, to reach Tula. He spent almost 10 years surviving in here on his own, and he was part of House Thurman to set up here.
Can I take the rep?
I might take the rep too. That sounds, yeah.
He sounds like a boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to piggyback off of their rep.
Okay, then I take the rep.
Okay. So who took the rep? Did everyone?
Me.
No, I'm taking money.
Put that one to cash.
Okay. So here's the thing. Majority rules.
Oh.
No rep for you.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding. You get rep still. But majority rules. You can't
That would be
split it.
really
You're like, I'll
mean.
say some and not the other. So here's what we got to do then. Guys, would you kindly... Let's role play the scene now. So you guys show up at Nude's place. And again, it's sort of like a big open bar with a second kind of level off to the right. His place is called... Where are we here? Oh, I hear someone talking in the background. Dragon's Rest.
Nice.
Right. So You're at the Dragon's Rest, and how do you guys? First off, this wine was not poisoned. It seems that like those doses of poison that you had recovered there, Queequeg, from the pyromancer's lair. This stuff was supposed to be used in that, but it was not used yet.
So none of them. Okay, cool.
None of them were poisoned. So
You still have those poison vials?
Say again?
Does he still have those poison vials?
So yeah.
Powder, yeah.
I would like to talk to him later alone.
Okay, absolutely. So the you guys head in, and you've got Armageddon waiting outside, and Nude, and Nude is, imagine a guy who has like lived incredibly fucking rough. He's missing an eye. He's weathered and walks with where he's had it seems as if every limb has been broken at some point, but he still has this sort of like irrepressible personality to him. Because all he has to do now, after years of toil and travail, is just sit and drink and hang out with people. What more could a Viking want? So you guys come in, and I think he's seen you around, but doesn't necessarily know you guys. So who is it that approaches him?
If no one steps up, Gwithnod will, but...
Okay.
The one who doesn't want to give this to him anyway.
No, I wanted the money, but I will agree with the majority that we will do it for rep.
But it might be a little more convincing if somebody's heart's in it.
I can be convincing. I've got 13 charisma. I'm a great face.
I'll
back you up. I'll back you up.
All right.
Okay.
Nicomedes is going to come in with me, and we're going to negotiate a wine deal.
Okay. So you guys walk up, and what do you say? So he sort of, you guys walk up to the bar, I'm imagining, and he's sort of talking to some other guys, and like,
Nude, you are the purveyor of this fine establishment, right?
I am.
Excellent. Have I got a deal for you? We have a great deal of fine wine that we are trying to get off our hands for muchos dineros, but we could be agreed to, go a little low.
So, Nicomedes, imagine that coming across in the worst possible way possible. I know this shithole of a place has difficulty, passing good wine, but don't worry. If you spend some gold, I can give you something that people could actually hold down. But Nude kind of, he seems bemused by it. He kind of looks and is like, really? He looks up and down. You cut a strange figure for a Vinter. And
I cut a strange figure for a mortician too, but I know about that.
Huh. I'm afraid I don't. I have reliable suppliers, but you're welcome to enjoy some of their wares.
Well, here, let me have my friend make you a second offer, at least. Nicomedes, why don't you tell this man about our fine wine? And
Nicomedes is like, what do you have to say, Nicomedes?
Nud. Let's not be hasty. Allow me to offer you some of our fine wine so that you may sample it for yourself.
Now, remind me, guys, was it did you introduce yourself to Nude from Calder or
the armor smith?
Yeah, because remember he said to give a good word in with Nude.
Yeah.
So
he knows Nicomedes.
Did that happen? That happened last session, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm staying here, I think.
Yeah. And he says, Nicomedes, are you with him, the Vinter?
Well, yeah. we were on a caravan. This man is a stout fellow. He comes from, a different sort of place.
I know.
You know how it is.
What's this wine?
The finer points in life.
You speak of?
Well, it's
puff out my chest.
It's a fine wine. It is fine wine, and it is hard to come by. Allow me to bring a carafe in for you to sample. You rest assured, you will enjoy this. This is hardy, stout stuff.
So you, I mean, like, far be it from him to turn down free drinks. So he hands you he says, well, bring the urn, you know, bring the barrel or the cask or the urn in, whatever. You bring it in, you pop the thing open, and he looks at the urn and kind of looks at you, Gwithnod. Looks at the urn, looks at you.
No, don't worry.
Looks at
We
Nicomedes,
came by
says,
it perfectly reasonably.
your friend doesn't look Ixian. Strange that. No doubt takes after his mother.
Yeah, quite possibly. The Ixian connection is tricky. I must confess that.
Let me stop you there. You had said enough at it being tricky. Let me sample. So he takes it and quaffs it back. And he's got this like wiry, kind of out of control beard. That's good. Not as good as he thinks, but good.
Well, you know your wines. You know your wines. Not. This is fine Ixian stuff. Admittedly.
How much do you have?
We got 4 of these. Is it 4 of these things?
4 10-gallon. Yeah.
Yeah, we have 40 gallons.
40 gallons.
40 gallons of this, all of the same high standard.
And what are you asking?
Can't
So to get the
actually-
rep, just assume that you're sort of like, no, it's a gift for you.
Okay, right. Yeah,
Yep.
just wanted to clarify that. Well, for you, Nud, we're prepared. We're prepared to offer this as a gift, as we're new in town, and I'm of the opinion, based on what I've heard from the armor smith and all the people around town speak highly of you, and we want to make a good impression. We want to feel welcomed into the community, and between you, me, and the gatepost, we've got no great love of the Ixians. I was incarcerated and
Oh yeah,
escaped.
me too. It
Yeah.
was the
and
Ixians.
Gwithnod. Yeah,
We don't like them. We like
No.
you much better.
no, they
There's
tried.
a table full of Ixians in the corner that are kind of like,
There was a table.
yeah.
It's
guys,
on the Q. It's on the QT.
This is one of those things that, like, happy coincidences that I fucking love about role-playing games. I did roll a random encounter, and the random encounter is 4 drunkards. So I now know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
But
Okay,
to
so
cut
we'll
a
get to
long
that
story
in a
short,
moment.
yeah, we're proposing that this is a gift to you and your establishment. You're a founder member of this community, an upstanding citizen, and your reputation precedes you. So accept this with our humblest goodwill.
I thank you. I hear that you've met Manning.
Yes. Not so much me. It was more my friends that assisted myself and Gwithnod in our predicament. They rescued us, and they know Manning better than I do.
I see. Well, I'll be accept your gift with gratitude. Thank you. And he kind of looks at you, is his one good eye. It will not be forgotten. So guys, here's what I want you to do. Would everyone kindly, let's see here. Everyone take a look at what your modifier is for charisma for reaction modifier. Then roll 1d3 and then add that modifier, whether it's a penalty, a bonus, or not.
How do I roll a d3?
Slash.
Roll.
Yeah, yeah.
1d3.
Oh, he did not like me too much.
I'm firmly prepared for Astonishing Fortune.
What's your?
Yep.
What is your charisma?
Crap.
13.
Oh fuck! I thought it was 8 for some reason.
No. My intelligence is.
Okay, so
I got a 3. I got +1.
+1. Okay, so 3. Tarot. Yeah, 3.
I tried to use
2.
Astonishing Fortune. It didn't work.
Oh no!
No, it wasn't
Okay, so actually,
astonishing.
there's a couple of things you cannot spend Astonishing Fortune on, and those things include your saving throws when you're carousing, and this kind of stuff.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
because
got a
it's
10. Okay.
Well,
so
I had +1. I had +1.
You
So I guess
+1.
I
Okay,
2.
so whatever you rolled, guys, no one rolled over 3, so that's good. Add that much reputation, whatever you rolled, to your reputation with Manning.
Should be like a minimum number.
Yeah, should roll better.
Yeah, I got a -1.
Okay, so the let's see here. Hold on, maybe it is. Oh, there might be a minimum one. Let me take a look at my rules. Let me take a look at my rules. Did I? Minimum 1. Yeah, you still got a minimum 1. Yeah. Turns out me from a month ago is less of a dick than I am today.
Alrighty, thank you much, Past Kev.
What harrowing experiences have I had over the last month? My goodness. So add that to Manning. Now, does anybody have a reputation or a renown or whatever of 5 or higher?
Yes, 5.
I do. Yeah, I think most of us.
Okay.
I'm the charisma lacking guy. I have 3.
Yep, I do. Yeah.
Okay. So Queequeg does,
And
Aramon does.
does. Yeah. 5.
Nicomedes, is your reputation with Manning at 5 or higher?
I don't know if I got anything.
We don't have any reputation with Manning, Nicomedes, and I.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we didn't do the quest.
Yeah. So you guys are gaining some there. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Excellent. Okay. Then that will the consequences of that will we'll deal with next session, because you guys just like out of character here, game mechanic wise, you guys have hit a certain level of reputation with Manning's faction, which means that you get to pick a certain bonus or reward.
Just the ones that hit 5, right?
What's that?
Just the ones that hit 5?
Just the ones that hit 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, and the other thing you can do too, with the reputation, if you choose not to gain the reputation, is you can choose to call in a favor with the things. And let's see, or you can bank it as well. The favors for level. Hold on. Can you get anything at? I think you actually need to be that. Oh no, you can. You're an associate. So it's relatively small things like loans of gear or answer to a specific question. Yeah. And having an introduction prepared or certain supplies. So what I'll do is I'll put together the rules for it between now and next session, so you guys can see and you can make the decision as to whether. That's not what the reward is. The reward is actually it'll be some minor magic item or follower or something like that. So pretty cool. All right, so then we deal with. Oh, I don't like Ixians. I fucking hate Ixians. So, as you guys are finishing up your deal, you clasp arms with Nicomedes with Nude, and even though he's like quite broken and quite old, he's still's got a pretty fucking firm grip to him. Like this guy was definitely a reaver at some point. And let's see here. I think I'm going to use this same map because I believe there is a tavern in here I can use. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's get everybody. What level am I on here? Boom. Yeah, I'm just going to collect everyone up. Armageddon's outside. Was everybody inside, or was? Am I correct?
The drinks are inside.
Yeah.
Drinks are inside. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And Rexus is like tame enough that they'd allow him in bars, right?
Sorry?
They'd allow the dog in the bars because he's a dog. right? If he's under-
They probably, yeah. I mean, until someone tells you to get it the fuck out, as long as it's under control, I think that they're fine with that. So I'm gonna place you guys kind of all over. And actually, this is not. I don't really have a place that's big enough to represent the what do you call it? You know what? Between now and next session, maybe what we'll do is we're only 15 minutes off from ending. Why don't we do this? Because we're not going to be able to finish the combat encounter. Let's end on a cliffhanger.
Well, we could. I was going to challenge him to a fist fight.
Who said there's a combat encounter? We just...
Oh, I mean, you guys can try. They're pissed at you guys right now.
Yeah.
I'll talk him down.
He said it. Attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Gwithnod they're running up to.
Your best man versus me. Come on, let's do it. Put him up.
Okay, let's see here.
Do it.
Can I try to allay their concerns in Ixion?
Well, let's do this here. I'll move you guys over. Give me a sec here. And
I reckon Teramon should break out the guitar. Give him some groovy riffs.
There you go, guys. Now, so you turn around Gwithnod, and these 4 Ixian guys have kind of come staggering up to you guys, and they say, "So you don't like Ixians?"
No,
it's their intent is clear here. If what you're going to say is you're best against me, then your charisma is a 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sec here. Let's take a look. Okay. Give me a 2d10 roll, please.
My internet just loves suspense.
Yeah. It's got a sense of drama.
Yep.
We're back to Moss Eyes here.
Yes.
Ooh.
13.
Okay. So.
Where's Obi-Wan Kenobi when you want
So you turn around. What is it you say?
I'm going to say, you know what? Put him up. You're best against me. Come on.
Roll for surprise, please.
All right. I only get surprised on a 1.
Yeah.
Because I'm a barbarian.
Yeah. You're not surprised. They're drawing daggers.
Oh.
Would you all kindly declare actions? You can picture that Teremin, Queequeg, and Velikatos and Rexus are all sitting at the table. And I think, Colin, you're still king of initiative. So once everyone declares actions, once I hold up my thing, you guys can tell me, make your roll. Okay. Let's move melee. I will find a map for the Dragon's Rest between now and next session as well. Excellent. Okay. Colin? Beat my 3.
Oh.
Okay. The lowest dex among you guys, that's a 13, isn't it?
I believe that's my dex, yes.
Okay, so yeah, everyone will have, then you guys are higher than that. All right, guys, so there's no readied missile attacks in this one. So it's just, first up is melee. We got Gwithnod, we got Nicomedes.
All right, I'm going to punch.
Okay.
Punch 1. Is that good enough to hit?
That is good enough to hit, yeah.
All right, I get a second punch. Not good enough with that one.
Now I got another one. So
And
you
then-
gotta hit this one guy. 1 second, let me see. You fucking cold cocked him.
Nice.
Bam, and he drops down. Now I'm gonna make a okay. So you fucking hit this guy, and it's that like boom, and he drops down, and you turn to the others, and the other ones are like, no.
Guess that one was your best, huh? I'll take another one.
No. Colin's being ambushed. Oh no! So unless you guys press the attack here, these guys are not fighting it. They're like, nope,
Yeah,
no.
Delicato is about to say, get him, and he's like, wait, they're stopping. Dang.
He says that or does not?
He was about to, but when they back up, he's like, well, get back here, Rexus.
Okay, so
I like it because I was going to flip over the table for cover. I'm glad she's like in the process, and she's like, probably could have done it anyway.
It would have been interesting if you guys had trashed Nude's place. That
that would have been
rep.
Yeah,
rep goes up and down depending on your action. So so the you knock the guy down. The other three and they kind of look over at Nude and he looks and gestures towards the door. So the three of them grab their ally and kind of drag him out. And and they leave. So you guys turn around, and Nude looks at you, Nicomedes, gestures towards Gwithnod, and he says, "Maybe not a Vinter, but I see his uses."
Oh yes,
yeah.
He puts down a couple of drinks for you guys, and that's I think where we'll leave it then, guys. So let's get some XP gained here. Okay, so you get from those guys as well. I'm giving you. Can you type in chat how many points of Astonishing Fortune you have left?
I believe I have 1.
Wait, do we each get? How many do we have a session?
You start with 1. Like you lose them all at the end of the last session.
We gain 1, and then at the I forgot about that. So yeah, I have 1.
Yeah, so 1.
Terramon got 1 for free because of the mule thing. That was cool.
What's that?
You gave Terramon another one because of the mule.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. And then from these 4 chuckleheads. Yeah, that was great. I genuinely I was like, well, I'll grab my Pathfinder GM's guide. It's got some great urban random encounters. And I genuinely rolled 4 drunkards, and I was like, I got to figure out how I'm going to fit this in.
And
perfect.
Gwithnod gave you the perfect opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And this means you guys are going to be the first ones. Not only are you guys the first ones to really travel the streets of Thuleborg, you're going to be the first ones to Jernheim too.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay. Which means thank you for making me draw a map of Jernheim between now and next session. All right, so let's see here. This is for them. I'll give you that. Okay. Everyone has a 10% bonus to their XP, right?
No, I'm not.
I do.
Oh, you don't? Okay, shoot. Yeah, because that's you guys have bards have a ridiculous amount of things.
Mm-hmm. But they're all fascinated. Everybody, that's great. Let me just kill you. Yes.
Okay.
Stab.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that. Yeah. Okay.
Those of us that are first level get double, right?
I think we're all.
You do. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna ding.
I'm taking a disliking to these Ixians as a player, not even as a character, man.
Nice. All right. So those of you without
turnover.
Without XP bonuses, so I guess it's only Theremin. Theremin, you get 175 XP. Everybody else who does not get double gets 192, and those of you getting double XP at first level get 384.
84
plus 10%, right?
No, that's including the 10% bonus.
That's everything calculated.
Okay.
Ding.
Oh.
Arlen, did we get anything last time?
We got 528, so you and I are both at 912.
Okay, cool. Cheers.
There's in chat, guys, what you gained from this session. And you gain that reputation as well, too. That's cool. Yeah. I'll do that this afternoon and get that the rewards for Manning's faction together. And I think actually you'll learn what faction it is, too.
What did we get last time for XP?
528. If you get double and the 10%.
Yeah.
528 is what I wrote down, basically.
So I leveled up. Do I get half my hit die?
So you're level 2 now?
I am.
Yeah, so half your hit die rounding down. You'll get half hit die rounding up at your odd level.
Okay.
Nice.
I have plans for level 2 that I must discuss with the DM.
Nice. Okay.
Pathfinder
Okay.
players planning
So then-
out their character.
What's that?
I was just making a joke about Pathfinder players planning out their characters.
I haven't planned out nothing until I saw what I can do.
Nice. Shaman is a pretty fucking cool class.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, I think we'll leave the session there, and we'll pick up with you guys planning for traveling to Jernheim. I think Colin can tell you about the hazards of traveling over land in Thule. The trip to Jernheim will be, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. It'll be about 4 days of traveling overland. And then, yeah, you guys can choose whether you want to, you will be able to hire other hirelings if you want as well, to try and hire people to go along with you. I'll let you decide whether that's the case. Gwithnod, I'm going to assume you're going to heal up because you'll have evening sleep. What's your constitution?
Constitution?
Yeah.
It's a +1. It's 13.
So there's like, give me a dice roll of a D10.
It's
Or
a
D12.
D12 actually.
Yeah.
Oh, and I heal up full.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, so you are at you'll be at full for tomorrow as well. Cool. Then let's get out of the thing here and then make with the outro. Let's see here. I'm gonna close this down. I'll close that down too. Boom. Hey, the camera came back normal. Excellent. Great. So guys, for those listening at home, thanks so much for joining us for episode 3 of Thuleborg Tales. Interesting stuff happening tonight. I'm looking forward to, and so let's get a peek behind the screen too, guys, because with this particular campaign, I'm going full on sandbox with this. Like, we're randomly determining everything, and I used where is it? Complete intrigue. Ultimate intrigue to determine what task that the alchemist might have for you. And so this is pretty cool. And then also you may remember that the plague was something that was randomly determined last session.
Yeah.
When we were thinking. So we're sort of building up these pieces. Once they're in place, they stay. But this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
As always, for those at home, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding the session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. Alternatively, you can reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings. You can also shoot me an email, and my email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. In addition, if you enjoy the session and you're not subscribed, click on subscribe to make sure you see where you find out when our next sessions are, and you hit the bell icon to know when we're going live. So if you want to join us in chat and be a helpful viewer, like Susirin69 is who you guys have to thank for that generous extra point of astonishing fortune today. So
call out and say thank you.
Yes,
You are our hero, man.
So let's see here. What else? If you also want to find more content, including I just posted an episode a couple weeks ago talking about the planning for one of my other Ash campaigns. I'm going to talk about this campaign, I think, in the next campaign corner. But that's going to be on my podcast, on the Dungeon Musings podcast, that you can find on all of your favorite podcast platforms, including Anchor, Stitcher, Podbean, and Apple Podcasts. In addition, from now until Monday, time of recording until July 1st, you still have an opportunity to donate to the Heroes Save Villages campaign and get a chance to win some very cool gaming stuff in our charity raffle. On July 1st, that evening, I'm going to be doing a live draw of not a draw, it'll be a random encounter table that I'm rolling on. The prizes include the grand prize, which is a platinum edition, a Dragon Heist box set. This is amazing. $500 US product that was originally published by Beetle and Grimm. It is a gorgeous, big, massive box full of amazing gaming supplements, maps, miniatures, handouts, tons of amazing stuff. And for every $25 Canadian that's donated, you get a chance to win once. So every $25 gives you another chance to win. In addition to that, we've got a bunch of other amazing prizes, including core rulebooks for the Warhammer Fantasy 4th edition, the Legend of the Five Rings role-playing game from Fantasy Flight. Both core rulebooks for the Delta Green role-playing game, the core rulebook for RuneQuest Glorantha, as well as a bunch of other cool prizes, including a copy of Beadle and Grimm's newest product, the Sinister Silver Edition of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. That there is my copy, but there's a copy that will go to some lucky winner that is still fresh in its box. Fresh came here in bubble wrap. It'll get to you the same way it went out the door from Beadle and Grimm's warehouse, and we thank them very much for that very, very generous donation. In addition to the other publishers as well, too, Modifius has donated complete PDF libraries for both Conan 2D20 and Star Trek Adventures 2D20. So we greatly appreciate that. Pelgrane Press has donated PDF copies of some of their awesome games like Night's Black Agents and Mutant City Blues 2nd Edition. Cubicle 7 was the one that donated the copy of the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. That's the deluxe edition. That's mine, but it's the regular edition is what they've donated, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful book. There's a copy of the Riders of Rohan. What's the book
Ghost
called?
of the Rittermark.
What's it?
Oaths of the Rittermark.
Oaths of the Rittermark, another great product. So there's a bunch of other cool gaming products, and any money that's donated goes to assist the children, the orphan and abandoned children that benefit from SOS Children's Villages International. This is a really terrific organization, active in over 130 countries, that benefits over 80,000 kids who otherwise would not have an opportunity to really have a childhood. So any money that you donate really does go towards saving villages. But last but not least, I want to thank my players. So Arlen, Brandon, Colin, John, and Bodo, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
Love it.
Great.
Awesome. So then, until next time, guys, again, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to anybody and everybody who has donated to the Heroes Save Villages campaign so far. And until next time,